Somebody said Peach choke that disqualified him. All right.
Oh, I'm all with the choking and disqualifications.
I am going
to say I'm an icon. I don't normally choke, right? You got the esophagus, right?
Read the results, Diamond.
I'm finna read the results. Okay.
Oops. I'll take the disqualification.
So wait a minute. Manny. Okay, Manny had 30%, 30.63% votes. Petty Peach had 69.37%.
Landslide.
That's
Get
what
your
it is.
motherfucking ass down
Thank
the
you
road.
so much, Peach, for participating. I hope we get to do this again. Again, I look forward to the release of
You
your
gonna beat the brakes off
single.
your ass.
And so until next time, we continue to have fun on here and shake it up and draw these proceeds for a better future for us all.
Well, thank you, Manny. I hope that maybe we can do a song together.
Congratulations, Peach.
There you go.
Great effort, Manny.
Thank y'all so much. But as y'all do know, I do have music out right now. If y'all want to go listen to it and kind of for me to redeem myself, I would appreciate that greatly. Thank y'all so much.
I fuck with the sportsmanship, though.
And keep the gifts rolling in so much because y'all know with me losing to Peach, that is such an embarrassment. So if y'all could continue to give, that would kind of lift my spirits because sometimes an icon does have to teach us lower people.
Never mind. You fucking it up.
I appreciate it. We did this for y'all.
Go cry in the goddamn car.
We're gonna be talking over people because again, we don't like nobody else to do.
You cannot put your hat out now. Do not put your hat down now.
Okay, again, this was me and Icon show for you all.
Don't put your head on the ground.
So again, this is me and Icon show.
Yes, and we see it.
And we appreciate it. And also somebody says they're going to set up a rematch. I would love for that, but you have to do it over
So Diamond, now you got to do a singing contest.
You have to either do it on the Diamond Show, on T's show, on Patty's show, Miss Neutral show. Oh, that's all the shows. But you either have to do it on one of those platforms for the rematch.
Okay,
Manny,
Lady
I love
Diamond,
you.
can you drop me now?
Okay, baby.
And
Thank you.
Manny
All right.
and Peach, y'all both did real good, but y'all went from freestyle to rap battle. And as a freestyler and a person that used to manage people who freestyle, truthfully, when you choke, I know y'all didn't already voted, but when you choke, you automatically lost. So was it a freestyle battle or was it a rap battle?
It was a rap battle.
It was a rap battle?
It was a no choke battle, Poozy.
No, we didn't specify none of that. Y'all should have specified the rules.
When I was at the bus stop with my baby, y'all said freestyle. And freestyle means
okay, so we didn't specify no rules. They both freestyled in rap. Okay, so all them little technicalities was not. He ate sideways on him.
Huh?
Am I the pre-drop? Am I the prepaid pre-drop?
No.
Oh, what? That's all I really came up in front to tell Manny. He did an amazing job. Peach, you did amazing as well. Bar-wise, lyrically-wise, Peach, you did rip it.
Thank you, Poozy.
You did. Lyrically, you ripped it. You was giving me Lil Wayne. And I'm for both of y'all. Peach, you ate. Yo, you ate. Manny gave a song and a show, and he was good, but lyrically, you ate, Peach. Hands down, you ate.
Yeah, Peach, you did.
I think y'all did good. I enjoyed y'all for my morning. It was fun. It wasn't. I like.
I was mad I couldn't vote. I was in the shower, but y'all did good.
I ain't gonna say he ate me up, but he ate for whatever he was trying to eat for breakfast.
Manny,
Peach had the ball,
Manny, he ate you up, baby.
Did not perform, then y'all would
Who the hell
have
said
been
Wayne?
neck.
Well,
He
again,
ate you up, Manny.
I do have music that y'all can listen to and kind of let me know where I need to work on my craft at. So if y'all could go listen to my music and kind of, let me know where I need to work on my craft at, I would appreciate that.
Oh,
you're an entertainer, man. So you just keep entertaining.
No.
You lost because Peach had a better voice, bro. But he fucked up. He supposed to have lost.
He had a better voice. He had better flow.
He had better bars.
Yeah,
the bars were better. The bars were cleaner, more.
But when you fuck up, that's like an automatic.
That's not an automatic
It don't
fuck
matter.
up.
We
That's
didn't
not an automatic
specify that, and his bars was better even with him fucking up.
You know what, Diamond?
It was no competition.
I was working on my disc tape for both of them. You ready? Here it go. And I don't need no music, Diamond. I got my disc tape already ready to go. You ready? Peach, know them lips super fat. I ain't lying. Manny wig matted in the back. I ain't lying. I am on this show. I ain't lying. And guess what? We don't do no redos. You got to go. I ain't lying. Drop them digits all in the cake. I ain't lying. I am bringing this shit back. I ain't lying. I'll drop this ass all in your... Never mind.
She ain't lying.
Oh! Dom, did you see that disc tape I had wrote? Did you see that disc tape? They weren't ready to go, Diamond. Let's go get these children on the bus. Let's go put these children on the bus.
Diamond, you should do this.
Well, now, Diamond.
Everybody, so hold on 1 second. Hear me out. Hold on 1 second. Everybody, hold on. Hear me out. For everybody that wants to, I'm going to say it because since you guys are.
Diamond, you got your own freaking gift. That's crazy.
For everybody that is sending money for Manny to walk away with something, you guys make sure you put it in the Cash App for Manny. Okay? Just want everybody to know that.
That's what's up.
They already doing that. So yeah.
So much.
That's what's up. Both of y'all are winners. Both of y'all
always seem so amazing.
Y'all continue to prosper.
Y'all know I love my diamond. Y'all know I love my diamond guns. Y'all seen Diamond her diamond guns. So yeah, I'm doing the hold on.
Now, what I will say, since we've had a freestyle battle, I do challenge our debaters on here to do a debate battle for us to watch.
What?
Y'all don't want that.
Oh, we do. Diamond, you ain't never. You know how
Like
they
the
use
Great Debate.
like debate. Debater.
Y'all remember that movie, The Great Debate?
And so
they're gonna be bored. That's not that. They not for all that.
Not exciting.
Bored, bro. It's not exciting.
No, but that rap battle, that was tight. You did something else last week that we said we should do once a month over here.
I think we should get our best debaters and come over here. I choose. I'm glad he just walked in. I choose Skywalker. To definitely be a part of the debate team, maybe a captain, but I do choose Skywalker and Zodiac to either be captains or definitely a part of.
You know who would be a good female? Sharp D versus Alexandria.
Oh, that's a good one too. I think, but switch it up. I think Alexandra should
You think
opposite team than Zodiac and Sharp B be on Zodiac team. I think.
That would
we
be
agree
tight.
on topics. We got to find people that wouldn't agree if we did that. But again, it would be boring.
That's what would make it interesting because y'all would be forced to disagree instead of always agreeing with each other.
Exactly.
It would prove who really ain't kissing whose ass around this motherfucker. I'm sorry, I got a little extra. I love y'all. I'm finna go on this field trip with my baby. See y'all later, Diamond.
Great rising, Diamond, and hey, panel. I know the haters. I know they've been waiting. I know they've been waiting for me to come up here so they can drop, but I ain't paying $50 to come back up. I am going to Keon and get him them $50. And man, I'ma send you a little something, Manny. And then the rest of the money, I'm going to Keon and get me some snipes. Cause that's what a big girl like. I'm gonna send you something. I don't know. What's your Cash App? Oh, I sent it to Diamond. She can send it to you.
Yes, and Diamond, you can get it from my bio sister.
That fan nowhere near you, right?
So I'm gonna see. What you said, Zodiac?
That fan nowhere near you, right?
Oh, it's right here. It's right here. There you go. I know that's what they've been waiting on. But anyway, the way Manny came through tapping with them red bottoms on, baby, and cheering like he was on the Majorette squad, I was hollering. And y'all know if Beyonce would have choked up at that concert, I love you down, Peach, but y'all would have wanted a refund. And Peach did admit that he was heated, that Manny had him heated now. He did recover himself. But y'all know if Beyonce would have messed up, y'all would have been talking about y'all wanted a refund. Now they go to feed. Y'all can drop me. You can drop me if you want. A Diamond won't get $50. Peach getting 25 and Keon getting the other 25.
This street shit.
We can't hear it this time because we're
I appreciate that Icon acknowledging that I did shake him up. She didn't shake me up, but I appreciate her acknowledging that I shook her up a little.
Well, okay. Now I know y'all mad because Diamond ain't get to say it was me, but I'm going anyway. And I'm finna give Manny 25, and I'm finna go take the other 25 to Keon. She won't get them 50 today. Goodbye.
Enjoy your cupcakes.
And
sweet.
while y'all lying on Beyonce, Beyonce has never lost sound and kept going. Beyonce stops in her tracks.
Beyonce is a professional.
And I'm a professional too, girl. Don't play with my craft.
Okay,
Drop me,
baby.
Diamond.
If
They
you
can
say
send
so.
25 tomorrow.
God, you don't get the
I'm gonna help you
mic
get
out
some
your
money.
throat.
I'm gonna help you get some money, get your money up, Diamond, because they're gonna pay 25 to drop me every day, okay? So we're gonna work together.
Don't be mad, I got something in my throat.
We're gonna work together. Drop me.
Yes, it's early and I got some gifts. Thank y'all.
I appreciate y'all for the gifts. Girl, I done been late. Yes, I had 10 minutes, girl. I done had to text the people and tell them, girl, I'm late. Now y'all know when we on the line, honey. I got to see what's going on.
Say Peach. I appreciate you incorporating BET in that motherfucker with that activate now.
Hold on, somebody can cash out message and say that we can we watch the
Yeah, cause that's why BET happy.
Somebody recorded it, I'm sure. Somebody recorded it.
It is gonna be on my
the
YouTube.
bloggers. Okay.
Now anybody else, I don't know, but I know it's gonna be on my YouTube.
Sorry, I don't have headphones.
Oh, Diamond, yes.
You're not gonna put it on your replay on TikTok, Diamond?
Yeah. Okay. And that's coming in.
Diamond.
Yes.
I'm the greatest debater on TikTok.
Okay.
So I want to be a part of that debate.
Oh, yes, see? Yes.
That's right.
Okay.
No debate on here when people don't even believe in a definition of words. I mean, they had people come up here.
I do believe in a definition of words. Put me on a debate. That's
I'm
why
not
I'm
talking about you, Tansy. You take things too personal.
Okay.
I'm
But
talking about
she said that she was going to do a debate team.
I'm talking about people who be on the panel don't even believe in a definition of words.
Zodiac. They could do another. No, I'm saying Zodiac. They could do another dance battle. We could. We down with that. They could do another twerk section. We rolling with that one.
500.
Yeah, they could do that. Zodiac.
I'm glad I got booted and couldn't come back up because I would have lost my marriage up here.
Hold on. Don't hear me out. So hold on, hear me out because I know how everybody is on TikTok. Peach, do you want to send me a message on Instagram so I can tell you what to request? Do you want folks in your business? It's up to you. You ain't got it.
I Instagram
Send it privately. Send it privately, Peachy.
I send you a DM on Instagram now.
All right. Manny, send me a message. You got me on Instagram, right?
Yeah, I got you on Instagram.
Okay, so I can tell you what to request from the Cash App. They say who won. Peach won. Peach had the most.
Gotcha. And Peach, send me some of your money since you did choke, girl.
So you ain't telling us what they won, how much they won.
I'm gonna go to the studio.
No, ma'am. Y'all only know $100. That's it.
Drop Queen. They don't want nobody to clock their pockets.
Okay, because see, I was gonna try to. I thought Manny was gonna go be much less than Icon. I was gonna try to match it, but shit, they want to.
You can match it, sister. You can.
But I don't know.
Listen, Drop. If you want to contribute, you can. It's up to you. But I did that because I know how people are on this app and count pockets. So therefore, it should be done in private.
They told how much they was paying for that twerking, people shaking their ass. They had to let them know how many coins they was getting, how many dollars was spread. But okay.
We don't call it ass no more, drop.
I'm a DM you drop and let you know.
It's starting to sound like you're just
shaking their yams.
girlfriend. Let it go. Let it go.
But yes, me and Peach are professionals, including Diamond. So we just gonna keep the coins key. But if y'all want to pay like $1,200 to get the number of the coins, we would take a new
but you know what,
donation
Drop?
plan.
Hear me out, Drop. You know what? You do have a point. And if it was me, I wouldn't come in here and tell everybody, you know, what I donated. That's just me. I wouldn't want everybody to know, because they're gonna when folks run you down and be in the DMs by some money, you set yourself up for that. So,
and I don't mind. They say tip the host. I definitely don't mind tipping the host. You can take out your percentage. You know the legal amount to take out, but yes. Tip the host.
That's what I say, the legal amount. What is 20%, Manny?
we like 15s and 10s around here.
Oh, okay.
20% work, 20% works.
Y'all don't even tip y'all waitresses 20%.
I don't know the percentage. I just leave big tips.
Okay.
That's true, Drop Queen. But I try to do a little more.
Because they always like to say black people don't tilt, so I put a little extra on the table.
Yes, I think we gave y'all a beautiful show. Me and Peach definitely came to entertain, and we did our thing. And now y'all got me stuck in traffic. This is crazy.
Yeah, I agree with the entertainment part. Y'all both definitely.
Yes, sir.
For sure. Yeah.
Hey, didn't I tell you Peach gonna skull drag that motherfucker?
Hey.
Somebody said in the comments, stop trying to be like HB. Who?
That's what I wanted to know too. Who and how?
Well, if they talking about Manny being like HB, I'm definitely gonna take a formula that works and use it. You see it just worked again. No pun to anybody that donated or anything, but however, we are entertainers. We are serious about what we do. And again, like y'all say, tip the host, tip the entertainers, things like that. Any way that the people can make their coins, we're appreciative. That's all I gotta say. We're appreciative.
I want to know what they mean by be like HB though, and who they talking directly to.
Talking about me because I keep taking the numbers up and having them pay for various things. So if they want to know how much we won, I said they can take up another donation for Diamond to release the numbers, but that's only if it's 1,200 or better.
Oh, that's what they talking about. Oh, okay.
No.
Go to the studio, man, and go get your craft up.
Okay.
I appreciate that. I do. But y'all got to listen to what I already got out and circle that around a little bit. Talk about that. You know, drag that, uplift that, you know, bash that, you know, discuss that, break that down. I got some music out there that y'all can kind of work through right now.
And I'm selling information too.
I think what you need to work on is your bars in regards to when you speak. Sometimes you don't hit at the end of your sentence. You know, you might be something that's odd.
Right. Have you listened to the music, sister?
Yep, I've been there, baby.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you, sister. Keep going.
I just feel like, you know, one of the things
which song, can I ask which song that you per se critiquing?
I actually listened to the first 3.
Which was?
I don't know what they name. I don't pay attention to the names.
Well, I still appreciate it, sister. Thank you.
I mean, you have dope. You can kiss my ass. Whoever told me to shut the fuck up, kiss my ass, bitch.
Damn.
Your beats go hard. You got good music, you know, and you got good energy. You know, I think you got something going.
Some people think that bars are the way that you rhyme, the way that you flow. I look at bars, I like metaphors. I'm listening to the words that you're using and what you're actually saying. I'm not just listening to your flow.
It matters on the artist. You know, some people rhyme, some people, you know, use metaphors. Some people it just matters on what you prefer.
That's why I'm always a Lil Wayne fan, because he's a metaphoric genius.
I just want to come up real quick and say hats off to both of you guys. And for you both to do that just off of a beat, I can't imagine putting pen to paper and y'all would be vicious. And I think the collaboration, somebody already said that, would be incredible because Pete, you come so aggressive and so hard, and then Manny can soften it up, kind of like a devil and an angel if you guys go back and forth in the actual rap. So, you know, I just thought both of you guys put on an incredible performance. That's all I wanted to say.
Peach, check your message, Peach.
We appreciate that. So, we appreciate that, brother. My bad. I was reading a message. I think me and Peach would.
There go Kelsey.
One day. I really do. I think me and Peach would be great together to make a TikTok song for y'all. I think we could work on something real hot for y'all. Take all y'all opinions and things into consideration and your critiques and things like that, and go for it.
Hey Manny, quick question. Can you add my little line to your bars and maybe it can prosper a little bit? It goes just like this. There's a freedom with a freed I'm trying to get to. I've been so freely given. I want you to get this freeze and have your mental. After all, they all start with free too. And then on top of that,
because I like that free line.
Yes. Well, and so that way I could get rid of these fees and they could get me free too.
Get rid of these fees and they could get me free too.
Now them some bars right there, man. You
bars.
It's early in the morning. I love y'all flows though. I really did. God is working through you. Yes, he is. Let me get out. Yeah, and I also want to say, drop. How did I sound with my my little bars in just that like less than 4 seconds? Because you know 5 been on my behind and 12 ain't got no chance until even getting in my seconds.
Bars.
Well, you know, if y'all could just take all these comments to my page and put it up under my pictures and take it to my YouTube and put it up under my YouTube, I would greatly appreciate it because I'll be able to, you know, thoroughly read y'all comment, put your comments under there as well. I would greatly appreciate it, then I can read it. So you can go to all the sites and critique the music that you have purchased. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Also, Manny, by the way, you say music site. Where your music at so I can listen to it? And do I have to pay for it to listen to it?
You can go to YouTube. It's free on YouTube, sister. So go over there and get an earful. Put all your slogans in the comments.
Peach,
and
check your message, Peach.
Okay.
And I'll get it.
Okay, and is your name the same on YouTube that it is on TikTok?
Well, it's gonna be Dark Skin and Manny. That's what the D stands for, dark, and the $ stands for skin and Manny all together.
Okay.
So like Keisha, Dark Skin Manny.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure I go look at it.
So
I'm gonna be
say,
good day.
Thank you to everybody that contributed to our rap battle. With the money that I won, I am going to go to the studio. I did put out a project that's called Club Icon, but I pulled it off streaming services. One of my songs that had the highest streams, I actually rewrote the song. So I'm going to go this week now that I got the money and re-record and get the song mixed and mastered. And I'll put it out by the end of the month. So I really thank you guys for helping me and Manny out because it is a lot trying to pay for studio time and having your songs mixed and mastered a professional way. Thank you, Diamond, for the platform and your support. I hope that when I film the video, you will come be in the video. And I want to again say thank you to everybody. Manny, thank you for being a great sport. I understand everybody has a difference of opinion, but I received all the constructive criticism and hope that in the end you can support me and Manny's music because we are two Black LGBT artists trying to make a name for ourselves. So I appreciate everybody. Thank you, Diamond.
You're welcome, babe.
Go, Pete. Put them yams in the video, Miss Diamond.
Yes.
I say, please put them yams in her icon video, Miss Diamond. Yes. Yeah, that'll be
Diamond.
Favorite.
Thank you for letting me up. They finna start beating on the damn place, so the workers are here.
All right. Okay.
I'll talk to you later. Thank you.
How you gonna say, please put your yams in the video, then say Miss Diamond?
Now, Diamond, I don't want to argue with you, but I would, you know, just suggestion, sister. You know, you got a big event coming up, And in this industry, you know, we got to slide in when the opportunities are there. I wouldn't mind performing at your event, me and Peach doing, you know, our singles. I would love that. And then they could critique that for round 2. And we can make that fun.
Okay,
if
so
you up for it.
So what I would have to do is I would have to get with my team that and
all that shuffling.
NWA, would you mute, please?
Get his ass out here now.
I don't think he know he in here. So y'all, I would have to get with my team on that management. I cannot make any promises on that because it would be up to my coordinator. So I would have to get with them on that, y'all.
I appreciate that, sister. And just want y'all to know, it would not be the same show that y'all just got. We would actually put together a show for y'all. That would be something totally different, but y'all can still critique it and, you know, maybe do a crash prize for that as well.
Again, I would have to get with my team, y'all, about it, okay?
Get this motherfucker in. She tried to take him out every goddamn day. Son of a bitch.
Hey, that's the world I live in.
They in the comments. Comment, cousin, shut your ass up. Don't block them. I just want to tell her, because I'm sure it's a her. Shut her ass up. Don't block her.
Diamond, for your next battle, can you have them rap about the word freedom and how we can get there?
I'm good. Go ahead.
Damn. Oh, damn. Look. And then can that, and look, and maybe they could go along and take that for the rest of the year.
I'm finna tell her. Right.
BT, you about to get fired, BT. You ain't doing shit today.
TMZ couldn't even see me the way I think.
I'm eating, man. Hey, I'm eating, man. Y'all gonna have to have this shit while I'm gone. What the fuck y'all up here for?
You the security motherfucker. I'm here to watch the yams.
I'm eating. Goddamn it. I can't do it.
I'm on yam patrol, bro.
You don't see no motherfucking yams in here.
No one trying to get it up.
Trying to get
dance battle or something.
Manny, I'm waiting for you, honey. To answer on Instagram.
Okay, I'm gonna do it before the end of the day, sister. I got a lot of ripping and running today to do, but I'm gonna definitely do it before the end of the day. You, like they say, hold on to my phone, sister. Put them to the side. You know, don't merge them, girl. You know, and like she said, put in the message box for Manny. This goes on all day, so you know, I don't want to miss nothing, sister. So yeah, but I got a busy day. But y'all continue to support Diamond. Y'all continue to support the entertainment y'all saw. But sister, yeah, I'm gonna hit you a little later now.
All right. Make sure you don't forget.
Girl, you know we black. We don't forget no money.
All right, baby. Lord have mercy.
Diamond.
Hold on,
Diamond.
Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second.
For these dance battles, we need age groups. What I look like shaking against a 20-something-year-old? I'm 50 years old. Come on now, we gotta have.
If y'all don't stop underestimating yourself.
So why
I've seen some 50-year-olds throw some ass better than some 20-year-olds.
Don't let it break you.
You got
shake what your mama gave you. Bend your back, but don't let it break you. Shake what your mama gave you.
It don't got nothing to do with age.
But don't let it break you.
It got to do with skill. Like I said, I've seen some 40 and some 50-year-olds throw some ass better than some 22 and 23 and 24-year-olds.
That's been their lifestyle.
Shake what your mama gave you. Bend your back, but don't let it break you. Age don't matter if it costs a thing, yeah. Put it back, don't let it spring you.
Diamond.
Yeah. Send you
You
back,
know,
but
when I came up here and I called us Comment Cousins, I was gonna change my name to that. Now I can't change it because somebody done took it. I'm gonna have to share it. Comment Cousin. Hey, cuz, I'm gonna have to share a name with you. I see you got emojis in your name, so I'm gonna have to change mine up a little bit. We're gonna have a whole lot of names there in the comments saying Comment Cousin.
I do not know what they say in the comment section. Do not blame Diamond. I don't have a right to say what they say on the panel. Do not blame Diamond. When I say your final words, that means someone paid to drop you. Diamond, manifest the carriage. I want to see the diamond carriage. I want to see the diamond carriage too. Y'all, when I say your final words, somebody paid to drop you. Do not blame Diamond. All right. Tap the screen, y'all. Share the live. Follow the hottest show on TikTok in the AM. I cannot make this up. Follow the host. Kyla's honey. They paid to drop you. They say they sick of your ass.
All right. Maybe we could get a dance contest today. If I could just watch the yams and y'all be blessed on this good Thursday. God bless the yams.
Just go long in the lawn in the Pornhub, please, Colin, and get your
No, I don't do Pornhub, Miss. I'm not that freaky.
And Colin, we definitely appreciate the support because we do know it's a stigma out there that straight men and LGBT clash, but we do appreciate the support. Thank you.
Clash. Diamond, now I'm real mad. I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad. Somebody down in them comments told me I ain't had no bars, right? So since they don't think women can put them bars out there for them, I'm finna go and spend one good time on this show right here so I can shut them motherfuckers down there in them comments. BT activate.
Okay.
Adele, I ran through the alley. I bumped into the old girl Sally from the valley. This is a girl I plays hard to get, so I said, "What's wrong?" Cause she looked upset. I said, "It's all because of you. I'm feeling sad and blue. You went away, and now your life is filled with rainy days. And I love you so much you'll never know. Cause you took your love away from me. Don't mess with me. You ain't ready for me. I come from the OGC. My name is Chastity, and I don't know who in the world had the audacity to fuck with me, because I'm not that joke. I'll come to your city and see what I'm talking about. Diamond, I had to stop. I'm like Peach, I had to wait.
Hey, Roxanne.
I had to wait.
Hey, Roxanne.
I was not ready for me, Diamond. See, they not ready.
You gotta
swallow
so you don't choke.
Diamond, Tyler Perry, and everybody looking for me. And if you're looking for me, here I go. They not ready, Diamond.
You took me away
activate, BT. Activate. Shit. Okay, I'm activating.
Hey.
I'm Transformers on these motherfuckers. Okay?
That was some MC.
Don't
That
do
was some
that.
MC light. That was some MC.
Don't make me turn this ass into a truck.
Go ahead, girl.
I am done.
Love it, I love it.
Look, now the comments can shut up. I'm ready for them. You ain't ready for me.
Yes.
Shoot. Kevin, look, Diamond. Look, Diamond. Kevin teeth growing in the back. I ain't lying. This show ready for that. We going to the gala. We gonna get a check. I ain't lying. Don't you come on with that. I ain't lying. There you go. I told you, Diamond. Activate.
Thank you, man, Max.
Activate, Diamond.
Yes.
Look, now where the castle? Bring the castle on. Don't stop right there. Bring the castle. Shit, I ain't never seen one of those.
Me either.
Y'all, that was a diamond carriage.
Yeah.
Diamond carriage. Thank you, man, Max. Y'all, I manifested diamond carriage. Thank you. Thank y'all for the whoever that was with the comment section, y'all. Thank you.
That's so sweet. But Diamond, I ain't come back up here today, Diamond, because they done made me real hot. They done made me so hot I had to stop like PC. He made me mad.
Y'all gotta learn how to swallow so y'all don't choke. Y'all gotta
Hey, Miss Diamond. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up, Miss Drop Queen? What's up? What's up?
I spit so I don't choke.
Swallow.
Swallow. I spit it all the way back up so I don't choke. I don't want it stuck either.
Alright, Chess. Alright, Chess.
Because it's been some choking today, girl.
Right there now. We're gonna have to
It's been some choking today.
Okay. I'm going to the comments, David.
Manny, I was wondering how you feel with us using that red shoe as your symbol, or do you have something you prefer us to put in the comments when you performing?
Right now it's really up to the people. So whatever y'all decide, I'm gonna go with it.
No, what you like? Cause Peach have Peach. What you like, man?
I'm saying, you know, if the people have a suggestion, was it a red boot or a heel or whatever they feel, I'm down with the swing.
Hey, yeah, get away. What it is she ever been? That she telling me that she gonna tell all her friends. I'm like, okay, think I'm all alone. As long as I can stick my tongue in between the thumb.
Hey!
Like,
hey!
You gon' bite it, and I go deep.
Hey! Hey! Beat that pussy up! Hey!
I got a stroke.
Oh, my bad.
What you want?
Hey! Come on, David! Hey! This is my day! Hey! No, I'm playing. I was playing, y'all. Hey! Okay, y'all.
All right. Please don't
Just
talk
by the
about no
time
more
I came on,
swallowing.
they start dancing.
Please don't talk about no more swallowing while Miss Aubrey up here.
Hold on,
God Almighty.
Audrey, listen, hold on. Mr. Audrey, I thought you was gonna get in the box and turn your camera on and dance since you decided to play some music.
What'd you say, Miss Diamond?
I thought you was gonna turn your camera on and dance since you want to play the music.
Dancing? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, prove drop wrong.
I'm not dressed yet.
Oh, okay. All right, baby.
How you go, Yak? Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
You want me to crop it up? Girl, I can dance. Girl, don't go there. I full. Y'all don't want to see me because I'm too slick. Y'all don't want this. Anyways, back to the episode.
The older women need to come up here and throw some ass.
So let's get back to drop. Hold on. Let's get back to drop. So drop. Listen. Why? So you don't think that us older women can handle the young folks twerk? You don't think we can twerk like that?
It should be 18 to 25, 25 to maybe 40, then 40 to and up.
But drop, they got some 50-year-olds. Look at R. Kelly, fucking ex-wife.
She been sliding down the pole her whole damn life. Yeah, she still can do it.
Okay, but practice makes perfect, right?
That's right. I ain't been practicing shit. I just practice on my husband.
But if we're going to enter a contest, then we need to practice.
Some of y'all were at Freaknik. Y'all know what's up.
But we don't have the same needs we had when we was at Freaknik. You see,
put some biofreeze on it and get to work.
But drop. That's because we not practicing.
I know. I keep saying I need to go start going.
Oil y'all knees up.
Oil y'all knees up. Stretch. Man, when I was at the club, it kept me in shape. Really, it did, because I stayed on the dance floor. I really did. I'm still I'm gonna try my handstand, because I used to win some what we used to do. I used to stand on my hands against the wall and shake that ass. I can't do none of that no more, Diamond. Shit, I'm 50. My knees.
Let me get y'all some biofreeze. I'll show y'all some biofreeze. That's what y'all need.
All right, so check.
We got to bring it.
All right, so do you? Okay, so drop. Are you want to do a challenge? You want to?
Diamond, I was glad that I got dropped that day for the whole day, because y'all would have had me lose I was finna lose it all, Diamond. I was finna Go with some bio
Why you
freeze on
was
that. I was gonna lose it all because I love competition. I love a competition. You know what? When I was watching that show, I was like, Lord, God, thank you. They dropped me for the whole day, Lord.
No, I got mine. Hey, Zodiac, I got mine. Look, got mine going. Hey.
So what they talking about, Diamond?
That's all y'all need. That's all you need is the bio
doing an old woman challenge.
Good.
Diamond.
No, it's not an old woman challenge.
45 and up. 45 and up.
Drop was saying that she feels that the older women shouldn't be in the contest with the younger women.
Oh.
Diamond, can you do a handstand?
Yeah.
Okay, because we need to see these handstands come back in effect for y'all girls to redeem y'allself now. We need to see these old school handstands, baby.
I'm telling y'all.
Drop. I'm down
been,
with
and
you.
they said,
I'm in the 50 club, and let's battle. Drop. We can do the 50 Friday.
That sound like a call out.
We can do
y'all be acting all shy and shit. Y'all know y'all can throw it.
I'm in my 50. Hell yeah.
Y'all, they in the comments talking about not down. They said, Diamond, how you
like a call out, Drop?
Well, listen, here's my
give me some bio freeze. I ain't never had none.
53.
I'm 53. I'll be 54 in November.
I'll be 54 next year. Hey.
Let's do it, Drop. Drop it like it's hot, Drop.
Sound like a call out to me.
40 and up Friday. 40 and up Friday.
Hey, Diamond.
Yeah, we want to give y'all a week.
Hey, Diamond, I believe dropped and got scared. He acting like Manny now.
I ain't never scared.
He's doing handstands.
Friday, I ain't never scared.
I am never scared.
And that could be the song you play.
We want to give y'all a week.
Get on my level. Hey, get on my level.
Hold on, y'all. Wait 1 second. So I got a cash out message and it say Diamond versus Drop twerk off. So y'all, so hear me out. I don't think I should enter the contest because it's it's a lot of folks on the app that support me and love me. So I don't think I should.
They know that shit ain't gonna be fair. They know everything a popularity contest.
Not the contest,
We don't have no chance against Diamond. Come on.
We will have emergency staff on standby for anybody who does fall. We will have emergency staff on standby.
Okay, so if we separated by category, then I feel like people need to actually sign up at this point because everybody's complaining about the way it's done. I feel like if the older women and the younger women are doing it, then my thing is just handle yourself accordingly and let the people like what they like.
Angelina, what that be them damn motherfuckers in the comments. They not gonna come in here and participate either. They just gonna go out there and critique every goddamn thing.
I mean, and
so
that's everybody has
what it's for.
Yeah,
well, I think this should happen.
No, but in all seriousness, y'all gotta stop underestimating the older women, bro. Y'all gotta stop underestimating them.
So what's up?
What's up, Drop? Callan just came up here. Callan just came up here and called Drop out, and Drop ain't said shit.
Well, no, I think we should give the ladies a week.
You a lie. I said I don't back down from no challenge. BET, listen up. I said I don't back down.
Okay, twin. What twin? Where you been?
I said I'm a Libra. You know how we roll.
Yeah.
Oh well, if it's a something,
I gotta figure out how long I want to deal with this man after that. That's what I'm.
Well, no, I say give y'all
Lord.
Y'all trying to have a married woman doing single things, so I gotta see what I'm finna lose. What all I gotta lose?
That's what I was
bringing up for everybody else.
You can't speak on it, Drop, if you ain't gonna participate.
Oh, I ain't never said I wasn't going to participate. I
said that's why I said we
they want to challenge me.
I said I got to count the cost.
Hey.
You say you got to do what, Drop?
Got to count the cost.
What?
That's why I say give the ladies a week to get their affairs in order, and we could do this next Friday.
They don't need no week.
Yeah, we're gonna do it this Friday. We're gonna do it this Friday. What's up?
Okay, so are we having a DJ about all the DJs?
I can't anybody.
Fridays. I work on Fridays. They got to be a Saturday special edition.
I can't anybody. What's up?
A Saturday morning. If Diamond down with us, Saturday morning.
It don't take a week to stretch.
Hold on. Wait. Let me say this to y'all. Real quick. Let me put this on.
Hell yeah, they scared.
Hold on. Let me put this out in the air.
Go on mute,
Oh.
Aubrey.
Being that I have to pay taxes on these cash apps, I'm gonna have to take out some taxes from y'all for these damn contests and shit.
Why you pay taxes on your cash apps? I ain't never got no thing for my cash app. My kids should be getting
accounts take it out, whether you notice it or not. It does take it out. It takes a requirement for you to take out cash app.
So drop. You probably don't receive what I receive on cash app.
Mm-hmm. That's why I say my kids should be getting 1099s at the end of the year. When I look at how much money I sent them, they need to be getting 1099s.
On cash app, we do have to pay their taxes. I had to pay my taxes on cash app. They will send you a 1099. They'll send it to you.
That's true.
So y'all,
I don't. My money ain't long, and I still pay it. They'll take
They definitely send it to you
off my $1.
I had to pay it. Yeah.
They hit my ass. They tore my ass up for 2023. So yeah, because a lot of people do. Because I'm gonna tell you also too why they cracking down on the cash app now is because who use cash app the most?
We do.
All right, and a lot of people are. If here's the thing, by using cash app, they can't trace the money if you're using cash app, right? So now they're cracking down on it. So now we have to send it to, they send us a 1099. Because a lot of hairstylists, a lot of people that own businesses, they will take cash apps. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but a lot of people take cash apps. So yeah, we gotta pay taxes on cash app. Uncle Sam want their money.
That's true.
Anything over $600, yeah, you got hairstylists, honey. They take their deposits on cash app. A lot of them take their deposits on cash.
I take my I don't take no cash for my cakes. I do it all on Cash App. All my cakes I do them on Cash App. I don't like getting
NWA.
Does PayPal do that though? Because I got PayPal too, and I
take PayPal too and Zelle.
So everybody that knows, hear me out. You get a 1099 from PayPal. Everybody knows if you are getting some type of earnings on TikTok, you got to go through PayPal.
Well, I think.
Yeah. Speaking of that, you said you didn't get paid yesterday. I think everybody did. Why didn't you get paid?
So TikTok owed me some money from my TikTok shop.
Oh, okay.
TikTok owed me some money from my TikTok. They held almost $4,000.
Damn.
Yeah. That's why y'all don't really be hearing me promote my TikTok shop too much no more.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's my money and I need it now. Fuck what you talking about with it. Promoting people's products.
They tried to say, this is what they told me. They said that they will release the money in 90 days. So this was last year in October. Here we are.
That's why we have to support each other, because it's a never-ending cycle of us having to fight for the funds that we've already worked for. So
I send them messages and everything like that right there. When I talk to them, they still haven't released my funds. I can show y'all where it says pending. It's still pending. They've been pending for months.
Javon, remember you was trying to say you want to do I wouldn't do that shit, bro. Because they're gonna is it because of the amount or is it just because?
But here's what happened though. You guys can do TikTok shop. TikTok shop, here's I'm not knocking it. You can do TikTok shop. You can make money off TikTok shop. All you have to do is follow the rules though. And for me, by me didn't know all the rules, y'all remember when I was doing TikTok shop and I would do my topic and then I would put my TikTok shop in down at the bottom. And y'all remember all those violations I was getting? So the more violations you get, they kick you out. So they kick you off the program. So when they kicked me off the program, they didn't release my earnings. They kept it. So they said that it was pending. right. The violations mess with your money. So anybody that's doing TikTok shop, I will tell y'all this. Anybody that's doing TikTok shop, hear me out. When you guys are advertising for TikTok, you have to talk about that item that you are purchasing, that product, and you got to continue to talk about that the entire time you are doing your TikTok shop. You cannot talk about nobody else, nothing else, or any of that. You got to talk about what the item is, what you are selling. If not, you're going to get a violation, and they will tell you in the violation that you was not discussing the product. So it is rules to that. I had to learn the hard way with that.
So when you mean by discuss anything else, what do you mean by discuss anything else?
You can't discuss nothing else. Y'all don't notice that when people are doing TikTok shops and they're selling items, they're talking about the item the entire time. You have to be promoting the TikTok shop the entire time. You cannot be talking about anybody else
Okay, I got you.
You have to be talking about the TikTok shop in the item that you are purchasing. If you are done with that, if you want to talk about somebody else, I suggest you end your live and then restart it back up again, and then talk about that right there. And don't put your TikTok shop, the little business thing, like see this little business thing at the top. Don't put your business thing on, because if you put your business thing on and you discussing something else, that's a violation.
So wait, they catching it on the lives? I thought you were talking about videos. If you were making a video and you're talking about it, you're saying they sitting here on the lives?
Yeah, Manny, check your messages, Manny. Y'all don't remember when I used to have my topics and stuff, and we used to be talking about the TikTok shop in between that. Remember, y'all don't remember that?
Yeah, when you would be doing the Blaqqdiamond TikTok shop, yeah.
Yeah. And when we used to do that, I used to have a little box up there. So we used to still be talking about other things and not the TikTok shop. Y'all remember that?
Like a different topic, but you still have that up in the
okay. So I was getting violations on top of violations. So when you accumulate a certain amount of violations, they will take your TikTok shop from you. So they took it from me, right? And they said after 90 days that they should have given it back to me. They didn't give it back to me.
That's crazy as hell.
I'm a drop diamond, but just let me know what we need to do for 50 Friday, 40 and up Friday.
Okay.
Got you, baby.
Good morning, y'all. Hey, what's up, Ms. Diamond? So I also have a TikTok shop, and I do remember you when Lola would come up here and she would promote your thing with you as well. When I was live and I was promoting my own stuff that's in my own shop, I had quite a violation as soon as I stopped talking about the item. And then in the violation, it told me that because I had stopped promoting said item, that's why I caught that violation. So they're heavy on you with it. So basically, if you are going to promote something in your store, you must only promote that one thing or two or three. You can't do a topic. You can't host a live like how we do on like in Source Live when we talk about topics. You can't do that, or you'll catch a violation.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, TikTok is known for keeping people money, especially when you lose your page. They'll keep your money.
So question, so for like subscriptions and stuff, if I get enough violations and they wouldn't give me my subscriptions, because I got my subscriptions yesterday, but
it don't have nothing to do with the TikTok shop.
Oh, that's completely different. So that's a completely different.
Yeah, that's completely
okay.
Have nothing to do with your subscriptions. Don't have anything to do with the TikTok shop.
So
does it have to be your own brand, or could it be something else?
It could be anything else.
So when I was live, I was
told. I just never told anybody, because my management, my team had been fighting. They have been fighting for a while, to the point now where it's like, what can I do? Ain't shit I could do.
So for those two that earn money off TikTok, another thing is I had lost my very first page on here. When you get money, because you get money off of here, if you get permanently bananaed and you appeal and you lose your appeal, they keep your money. So let's say you have 50, 100, 200 something dollars. They will keep it. When I went to go email them, they said that because I lost my appeal, I couldn't get it back, which I found to be dumb.
You know what? I think you know what I was thinking about. We need a class action suit because I've lost a lot of pages, and that's a lot of money you're losing.
I've said the same thing, Drop.
We need a
I've
class
talked with
action
other
suit against TikTok. Yes.
Absolutely, I agree.
Imagine all the pages they've taken and how much money.
That's why people put their cash apps up. That's why people put their cash apps up.
Hold on, wait, y'all. Don't get my live in.
But y'all behind, they already got what's going on.
You're right. We talking bad about TikTok. We talking bad about TikTok.
But I just
how
want
we
to
come back to you'll say, oh, go ahead, man. My bad.
I just want to let y'all know, y'all behind. They already have one. They actually in court now. Like we all the way behind if this the topic.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about TikTok no more, man. Damn, you got a topic.
So yeah, they already
talk about TikTok no more.
That's why people put the CA up. That's why people put the CA up. That's why people put the CA up.
Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah, we put our CA up because if we lose our pages today, a lot of us will be financially in ruins. Not me, but I know creators that depend on this app to pay their bills and everything. And also TikTok, this is for educational purposes only. Yeah, so just be careful when y'all host y'all lives or y'all be in people's spaces. I had got my page permanently banana, and then I had to appeal. I want it back, but yeah, because of TikTok updates their guidelines every so often, and they get stricter with the violations. So when y'all log into y'all app and it says that TikTok has updated their terms and conditions, you gotta go read those terms and conditions so that y'all know how to stay within the realms of the guidelines, or they'll snatch your page.
You know what you lose too? If you buy, like I used to buy a lot of gifts, you lose all that. All the money you spent on gifts when they take your
Diamond, find us something else to talk about, Diamond. Diamond, can we find something else to talk about? You got something over there?
You
What you got wrote down, Diamond?
You alerting the AI with all your.
Have y'all already talked about that teacher?
Talk about that shit.
Have y'all already talked
No,
about
we
that
need to
teacher?
talk about that teacher. We need to talk about that. That was one of the topics that y'all wanted to discuss. We need to talk about that.
Yeah. The teacher who got fired, for having the women, children do her
Women
hair.
do the hair, but don't y'all think that was kind of inappropriate?
For a teacher to do that, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think we need to do it.
You don't think so, Javon?
In the classroom?
I know it's gonna get messy, and I know.
I mean, because hear me out. Just hear me out. They said no,
it was innocent.
No, some people said no, right? Hear me out. Some people said no. But think about it.
If it was a woman,
he had the kids, he had the children taking to loose his hair. His hair was braided down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he had the kids taking to loose his hair, right?
Yeah, I watched the video and it looked innocent, and he
It
even
was
had
innocent. It
it
was
looked
innocent. It was innocent.
The kids look like they really loved that teacher. He even had to keep telling them, okay, it's time to go home. It's time to go home. And nobody wanted to go home, so they really enjoy that teacher, I think. So it's a hard call for me.
My opinion. It's just my opinion. You know how we're on this app and how sometimes a person can just start liking you a certain way just by communication and how friendly you are with them.
Oh yeah.
So by him having the children and having that type of, I don't think he should have that type of bond with them to the point where they're putting their hands in his head. You get what I'm saying?
Boundaries from a professionalism study.
Yeah, there's a fine line between it.
But there's some teachers that hug students and kiss students on the cheek. So do you?
Okay, but hold on.
You can't cross that boundary that shouldn't be crossed.
But hear me out though. Hugging a student, right? Now kissing the student, that's different. I feel that's a little too much because you just never know what can happen. All right. You never know how a person can take that. Y'all got to understand that everybody don't. First of all, everybody don't want you touching them. And first of all, y'all gotta understand. Supposing, what if that child? Well, my teacher, he kisses me on the forehead all the time, mommy, and he probably don't mean no harm by it, right? But the mommy might take offense to it, like, oh no, wait.
But women teachers do it to the kids too.
And that
it doesn't make it right. It don't make it right either.
Make it right either, drop. And here's why I'm saying this. We have so many things that are happening in schools, right? To the point where you gotta be cautious with how you move and how you do things. You got to. So I felt like it was innocent, right? But what if the mother of the children said, well, why are you even putting your hands in the teacher's head?
Well, he did say that their parents like approve when he posts videos, so they know that they have a bond with him. I feel like taking out people forget that culturally we bond through our hair. And Correct. He said he was giving them something to do because they were waiting for a dismissal. I had close relationships with certain teachers. Like, it all depends. Some children, when they go home, they don't have relationships with the family that's in their house.
I feel like
they depend on that. They depend on that bond with their teacher.
Exactly.
I feel like in this situation, we over sexualize the children.
It's not the sexual. It's not the sexualization of the.
I understand that, right? However, we're talking about your job here. Mm-hmm. At some point, you got to understand. At some point, you got to, like Zodiac said, you got to set some boundaries, because guess what? It can easily be taken the wrong way.
But the boundaries are thin when it comes to teachers. My daughter is a teacher, and you don't know what she goes through with these children. There are some children that, like she said, don't have no type of relationship, no hug. They be looking forward to come and get the love that she give for her. She's a pastor's wife, so she has this type of aura about herself that draws the kids to her, and they'll come run up to her, and it can make their or break their entire day. So if you have a child that wants to run to you and give you love because you're a loving person, and you put your hand out, hold on, I can't hug you, it's against the rules, you're breaking that child. That's where our community is lacking in love and the ability to love and not be sexualized. So many of our children have been touched the wrong way. They're looking for something outside of sex to actually be loved. Sex is not love.
It's definitely an over sexualization.
Yeah. And I'm not. So what I'm saying is, like, you know how I've seen those videos of them giving little high fives to all the students and stuff. I feel like that's a good boundary to have. But the hugging the teachers and all that, like, I just don't think that's.
I think people.
And I'm not talking about the children. I'm not talking about the children. I'm not talking about the children. Not sexualizing the children. I'm talking about the aspect of, keeping it to a certain place. Like, there's certain things that you just don't do professionally. And I understand what y'all saying about some of these kids don't have, any type of support, or they don't have any type of love in the home, but the teacher shouldn't be hugging and being on the teacher's hair and touching. I just don't.
I think in this conversation, and I think the reason why.
Because y'all, let me ask you this: why do y'all feel like the school board fired him?
I don't know if they fired him. I think I saw where they put him on administrative leave, but I think they did that because, again, there's been a lot of cases where a lot of women who are teachers is coming out that they've been sleeping with the children. I think recently a woman teacher, she just had got pregnant off of a little boy, which is crazy as fuck. So I think for them, they was trying to make.
They're trying to avoid that. They're trying to avoid that
something like that happening from their standpoint.
But it's not.
I wanted to say this real quick too. I'm sorry. Real quick.
Y'all let Javon finish, please.
I wanted to say this. I see the standpoint of Source, of Leo, and Drop. But I wanted to add too is Black children specifically get over sexualized. Right, a lot of us growing up, you had teachers that would tell. I remember this in elementary, middle school, and high school. Teachers and deans and staff members would walk up to a lot of my friends, and they would cover up. You're showing too much, and these are grown men that are telling my friends who were like 10, 12, 15, 16-year-old to you gotta cover up, you gotta do this. It's the over sexualization of children that applies here into this conversation as well. Now, for me, I used to hug some of my teachers, not all my teachers, but some of my teachers I was close to. We was close like that, and my mother was aware. My parents were aware. They didn't make my parents didn't make that right. It wasn't nothing sexual. It was like I feel like my dean for me, because he had just passed 2 years ago. We all knew him. Like when we all graduated from college,
It's loving.
he said all of us met. It's right. It's love. It's like mentorship for a lot of us. When a lot of us when we went home, we didn't really have that. But when we went to school, it was like a different thing. Now I know everybody grew up different. We all grew up in different areas. I can't speak. I can only speak from my experience. So to apply that to what I saw in the video, from what I saw, it wasn't nothing sexual until what Leo said. That is how we culturally bond as Black people. Like we like that's how we bond. Now I know for a lot of people they feel like that's inappropriate because they're physically touching on him. But also what we also have to break down is why for you is that inappropriate for when you're seeing it for the first time? Because I went through his content and he has a particular bond with those students. And when with students in school, what people have to understand is that school at times for us was not an easy thing. So when we went into certain teachers' classrooms, we didn't have a good time. But when we went to other teachers' classrooms, like y'all ever had a teacher that had snacks and stuff in like the desk or like little, like we had a teacher, she would have like little like Hershey Kisses or like Starbursts, and she would give it out to the students to make our time in class easier, because now she got to go through the math test, she got to give us a pop quiz, all that. Like we have to understand, like, I know we're all adults up here, but think back to when you was a kid in school. Yeah. How was that time for you in elementary school and middle school and high school?
All right, Diamond, I'll be back when you get a better topic, Diamond. I got to work.
But teachers and staff members could you confide in? I'm gonna let my plane.
That's right.
So I agree. So look, I agree with that. I agree with that 100%, Javon. Like it's just because growing up, yeah, I hugged my teachers too. But I feel like the stigmatism of what's keep coming out of teachers sleeping with students is the reason behind why that's happening.
But it's not coming from a hug, though. That's not gonna come from a hug. These are people who already have their own issues and will probably touch themselves, so they're going to do that.
And they're saying that he's texting them too.
It's regardless if you hug them or not, because I've always worked with children in a church capacity, and I could never imagine that I'm working with these children. And even in school, you're in school longer hours than you're at home, because some of those hours you're sleeping. So if you look at how long that these teachers have these students, and the teachers who had the most effectiveness, the teachers that had the most effectiveness on students were loving teachers. The teachers who were most popular in our class, they were the most loving. Those were the teachers who gave the hugs. Those were the teachers you could confide in. Those are the ones who had the greatest.
He was not texting them, y'all.
No, hold on though. Y'all gotta understand. With the school system, that is a very sensitive job to have.
Very.
Y'all have seen how they would call the teachers teacher bays, because of they were shaped a certain way. They would actually, their job would be on the line because of their shape that they have.
We had teachers with shapes too. I don't know. It just wasn't that. Like Javon said,
I will say this: they do over-sexualize Black. They do over-sexualize.
They do over-sexualize when it comes to us. Because white teachers have big hips
asked
too.
Their teacher about taking his hair down. If you watch the video clearly from beginning, they said to him, Mr. So-and-so, we thought you said that you were going to take your hair down last night. He said, I was, but I had a whole lot going on and I was unable to get it down. Sorry about my background noise, y'all. But they said, well, can we do it? And he was like, he first said no in the video. And they begged to be able to help him to take his hair down. The whole time, he never touched any of the students. You can clearly see his hands are on his desk. He's clearly working, and they are having a one-on-one, and all of the kids are taking the hair down. They're talking about life, and he is literally interacting with the kids. It's one where they are able to connect with him. He's able to connect with them. It's not inappropriate. It's quite innocent. How Black community actually connects is just in that manner. I can say from when I was a kid, and yes, we are all around the same age, I had a Black teacher who literally, how we connected was just the exact same way. And that teacher truthfully followed myself even to the point to where I got to college because we built that connection in middle school. So it to me it was quite innocent, and no, I do not. He lost his job.
So all right, so Miss Analyzer, so hear me out. I seen that video and it looked innocent, right? So you don't think that he should have probably said, well, you know what? Even the kids were asking him to do his hair. He should probably say, well, okay, I don't want this to be taken the wrong way. So you guys know where I'm not going to allow y'all to do my hair. Let's just move forward with class.
I feel like that's the reason why he recorded the whole thing.
Exactly.
Because so that he could have proof to show that it was a complete innocence.
But even with the recording, that's what I'm saying. Even with the recording, look what happened. It's going to be people in our eyes. It's not innocent. I mean, in our eyes, it's innocent. You get what I'm saying?
So what about some of the students and videos we saw cutting so there was a video that came out of other students and they're cutting the teacher's hair. Now, like I said, from my only anecdotal experience, I didn't do all that in school. I wasn't touching on teachers' hair, cutting their hair. All of this is new. This is a newer generation of kids coming up. I didn't touch in the hair. I didn't do all that because even as a kid, I didn't feel, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that, right? Like you have to be comfortable with when it comes down to being a student. Like we felt comfortable to give a hug or even a pound to the male teachers and stuff. But I also understand that there were going to be parents out going to say no. And I'm like I said, I'm hearing, I agree with all perspective in this situation because at the end of the day, is whatever the parents are going to agree with. Now, again, the reason why he was put on administrative leave or maybe even fired is because of we're hearing more and more of teachers having sexual relations with children, and the teachers are ending up pregnant. So I understand why in certain instances. I'm sorry, say that again, Drop.
I said it's not new. It's something that's been going on. We only hear about it more often.
I honestly think that he just got backlash because of all of the news and everything that's going on with the teachers, getting pregnant. And
if he wasn't a Black man, I don't think he would have gone through that if he wasn't a Black man.
He's a Black man, he's a teacher, and then he's also young. It's like a triple whammy of hate in America. And I feel like that sucks because even like me, I was born in 94, grew up in the urban community of Detroit. We grew up in a public school. We had teachers who would hug their students, teachers would bring in bobos, barrettes, grease, combs,
do their hair,
to do their hair. It's an intimate thing, and a lot of people don't understand. Like girls bring combs, brushes, anything to school. We like to do each other's hair. So we're not looking at this man like, oh, look at his hair. He is just so good looking, blah, blah, blah. We're looking like, ooh, hair. Let me take it down. Exactly. Let me play with your hair. Let me, you need to get your hair taken down. Let me try. It's like they're trying to some kids are intrigued to want to take down hair because maybe they do want to be a cosmetologist. Maybe they just want to see how it feels when somebody is sitting in a chair and they're sitting there doing service for them. So I don't understand why people are taking it as inappropriate when the administrators, the teachers, and the parents have all agreed. Have all agreed for him to, show what he does every day as a male Black teacher.
I think it's the ethics of the school.
Or the fact that how many teachers have to comb little kids' hair every day.
And I feel like the parents should be
and it's all about self-esteem.
Do you know why so many of us have social anxiety? Because we have a problem being touched and touching others. We no longer know how to embrace one another. You know, like Diamond just said, oh, some people don't want to be touched because we weren't touched as children, because we didn't have parents who embraced us, because we didn't have parents who knew how to show us love outside of sex. Sex is not love. That's why you have so many of our women looking for love. And how do they look for love? Through sex. And sex will never equate to love.
Yeah,
We
and
do
that's so
not
weird
know
to
how
think
to
that
be
way.
loving towards each other outside of sexualizing everything people do.
And it's so weird. Like I just don't feel comfortable. Oh, I love you. Okay, I love you. I love everybody. But at the same time, it's like I'm not thinking of anything sexualized or I don't explicit or something like that. I just don't understand how people's brains can be wired like that. Even as parents, and I understand that I have 3 daughters. Shit, I'm in the hospital now. Just had an emergency C-section. Just had twins. You know what I'm saying? I'm very protective of my children. But at the same time, I'm not about to sit here and just
Congratulations.
thank you. I'm not about to
Congratulations, fam.
Thank you. So I'm not about to sit there and just over sexualize anything because, yes, we live in a crazy world. We have been living in a crazy world. History just repeats itself. Nothing changed. Nothing changed at all. The only thing that had actually changed is the fact that we are all seeing this all together as one. We're seeing things that are going on all over the world. That's it. So I don't understand why people are taking this as some sort of like a sexualized matter. I can't comprehend that. Because I can't, I've been through a lot of stuff in my past life, but I'm not going to project that onto my children's life. I'm not about to project that onto anybody else's life. That's my personal life.
Hello, everyone. I just want to say something quick and drop down. Was the girls, how old were the girls, first of all?
I believe they were high school age or middle school. I think he was a middle school teacher.
Okay.
So they had to, so they had to be between the ages of 11 to.
I saw the video,
15.
but I couldn't tell for sure. Would I want my daughter, who I'm up there with, when she was in junior high, taking out her teacher's braids? Heck no. I'm sorry. Heck no.
You have that right. You have that
Heck
right.
no. And I'm going, heck no. It's just no. I don't care. No, it's boundaries because she got the love and hugs and stuff at home. I know a lot of kids don't, but no. No. She better not come home and tell me.
Teacher combed your child's hair?
Never had to.
But
and I wouldn't want them to.
So your child is not in the same category
What
as
I'm
some
saying
other
is
projection.
This is just what let me tell you. Don't touch her hair, even if she was, because that can upset a parent when they get home and the kid's hair is done too and get them in more trouble. What this teacher, you know what I'm saying? Some parents, they know their kids is getting themselves ready, going to school and and stuff.
You
And some
send your
parents don't.
child with their hair all over their head to get ridiculed by other students. You don't need to be saying nothing no teacher does out of love for your child, because my daughter actually has to do this. When children come to school with their hair standing up on their head, they have a brush and comb and some rubber bands, some ties and everything to make that baby look and feel good for class.
Sure do.
Your daughter don't call and ask the parents, is it okay?
They literally had to have, if you should care. You should care that a teacher.
It ain't about caring. I don't want that kid to get home and get in more trouble because she allowed someone.
If they get in trouble for getting their hair combed, that person don't need to be a parent.
Exactly.
My point. That's why they went to school to begin with, because that parent don't need to be a parent. You get what I'm saying? I'm not arguing with you or anything. I'm just saying my position is a little different. My daughter better not touch no spot when she was that age, take out no teachers here. I don't care how cool he is or whatever. No, I didn't want that.
So I understand that. So it's like, yeah, I do my daughter's hair, she comes to school, she looks appropriate and all and on. But at the same time, what about those other kids? It's like, yes, I understand your point of view, but can you understand their point of view as well? You get what
I do understand, but I'm talking about when the kid get home. Why you allow that teacher to touch your hair? Why did you allow that teacher to do this, that, and the other? You don't know what it is when they get home. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Some parents are just ignorant.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'm not here to fight and argue. I'm just saying, how many kids?
There's a little girl. I went to a teacher. She graduated from college, getting her master's, and I was asking her how was she doing in class, and she was like, there's this one little girl that they have so many problems with. And so she told me, she was telling me a story how the little girl was having a fit in the class, and she literally had to wrap herself around the student, wrap her legs around her and hold her tight to calm her down. So are y'all telling me that a teacher doing that is outside of her boundaries when she's trying to calm down y'all badass kids? She literally had to wrap her hands and hold the teacher, and sometimes the teacher sometimes she'll get mad and say, you're not my friend anymore, but the teacher knows when she goes to hug the child and give her love, then the child settles down. So are you saying that we're supposed to have your children and allow them to have manic attacks in the class instead of showing them the love that they're craving for? That's what they're acting out for, because they need this love that you ever get.
They don't have to do what they're doing the teacher's hair.
It don't though,
It's
but
still
I get what y'all
touching.
saying.
The teacher had to wrap herself around the child. The child was having a fit on the floor. So the teacher picked the child up, wrapped her legs and arms around the child to calm the child down. So that's more intimate. Sometimes you have teachers that'll sit your child on their lap and have conversations with them. So there has to be some type of thing that we're not looking at.
No laugh.
Hell no.
Yeah, definitely. I disagree with
No
the laugh.
laughs.
But y'all are, I think everybody's like taking the extreme of a situation and applying it to this
is
one.
not a extreme. I'm
These
giving
are
an example of how intimate teachers have to be. I mean, the teacher has to go for the elementary and kindergarten kids. The teacher has to go in the restroom with them. So can y'all sexualize everything? These are little kids learning how to use the restroom.
The extreme is saying that this situation is to compare what happened in this specific situation to anything sexual is the extreme. That's what I mean. These are middle schoolers at the end of the day at dismissal. We've all been in middle school before. Dismissal gets tough. The kids are in there. They have nothing to do. They are waiting for that bell to ring so they can be let out of the classroom. That's literally it. That's all that happened. He knew his students didn't have nothing to do. They said, hey, can we just take out your hair? Can we take out your hair? Oh yeah, you can go ahead. You can go ahead and take out my hair. Not everything is sexual, and that's what's wrong with our community. Y'all over sexualize Black children, especially Black little girls. Like everything is not sexual. That specific thing that happened is not sexual. Other situations can be seen as sexual though. When it comes to physical touch, like hugging,
I didn't say anything about sexual. You're not taking out no teachers here. No, I'm just saying.
Y'all are really disconnected on what happens in daycares and at schools.
Okay, let's talk about that, Drop. Let's talk about that.
Okay, let's not talk about that. But I do.
My grandson is in a daycare school.
What happens?
So y'all don't believe in boundaries? Y'all don't believe in boundaries when it comes to a professional setting as a teacher or a daycare teacher?
Let me tell you, they do go to the bathroom in the classroom. They have bathrooms in the classroom. They do go in there and use the bathroom. Yeah, they might get some whatever on their hands or whatever, but it's more than one teacher. Okay.
No, it's not.
In my, this is my grandson, y'all. I'm telling you.
One teacher going into the restroom.
No, I didn't say that.
It's more than one
I
teacher.
said they have more than one teacher in the classroom.
Not going into the restroom to tend to your child.
The restrooms are in the classroom. So them little things be going in there, use the bathroom, trying to get the tight jeans up and stuff like that and wipe themselves and stuff.
That's what I'm saying, that teachers have to get intimate with your children.
No.
So y'all have to
Can I
get out of
talk as a
everything
teacher?
being
I think you guys are
sexualized.
mistaken because she is saying intimate, and you guys are taking it as like over sexual, like like a
Exactly.
sexualizing. But what she's saying is that
they are not allowed, believe it or not, to help your child.
Damn, you don't know what you're talking about.
No, that's
intimate word is fucking me up. That's the word
I
that's
was a
getting me.
teacher.
that
Are
is
literally
the word.
required to
When
help them.
your
Anybody
child
who has
used the bathroom on their self and had
They get
access,
these are
the
4-year-olds,
teachers
3
help.
and
the
oh
teachers
my
have
God,
changed their
Drop,
clothes, ma'am.
Can I speak as a teacher while y'all going back and
can't tell
forth?
me what happens in certain states. In this place where my grandson goes, they'll tell him, take off your pants, take off your pull up if some of them still got pull up. Here, put these clothes on. They do not. hands on except for the shoes if their parents do them too
They
tight.
have shit everywhere. You telling me they gonna tend to a 4-year? I raised 6 kids, man.
3 of them, and I raised 3. Drop
3-year-old
now.
kids gonna have shit on the wall from the
Listen,
room to the tutor.
them kids don't do that. This is no
on they
special
stuff and trying to
children.
take their drawers off. That teacher
No,
wipe that child up.
I was there 3 days helping out. No,
they gonna clean
them
that child
kids
up.
are. Let me tell you something. You
In an
wouldn't
actual
believe
school
it.
setting,
They wait
we are
outside.
not
They wait
allowed
outside.
to touch
Can I
children.
speak as a
Yeah.
teacher while y'all going back and forth? As a teacher, Drop is definitely right. These kids come to school with their shirts backwards, and you got to help them. You got to put their shoes on the right foot. If they do have an accident, you ain't finna be waiting and letting that child be sitting on this shit.
Nobody said that.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, Drop is totally right, though, as far as what
She
teachers
right
go
where
through.
she lives. She ain't right where I live. Okay.
But I'm saying he
She right where
probably...
she lives. She ain't right where I live.
Okay,
where do
no
you
way
live,
that
ma'am?
they're gonna depend on a 3-year-old to clean up a shitty
Correct.
accident. You're not making sense.
You're
A
not making
3-year-old
that
don't
on
even know how
the
to wipe their
toilet.
ass. But you telling me a 3-year-old is gonna know how to clean up themselves after having an accident?
I was there for 3 days when they had nothing but one teacher.
And whoever
I
in the,
go to
whoever
my
in the
son's
comments asked
school.
me about my
The age of
African
the child
husband. My
does matter,
African husband
exactly.
don't have no
Yeah.
goddamn kids. What the fuck you bringing my African husband up in this conversation for, you asshole? He don't have kids. Somebody in the comments.
Oh, I'm going to say, what?
No, somebody in the comments.
I'm going to say this. As a father of 2 daughters, and I'm only speaking to this particular thing. I'm not talking about anything else. Let's get that straight. So don't start hitting me with the what ifs. I'm talking about this particular thing. What I'm saying is, my daughter better not be in no school taking out no teacher's hair. None.
I know it was
She better not listen to me now. Listen to me now. She better not be taking out no teacher's hair because it's going to be a problem. I don't care about the what ifs, what could have been, all that. I'm talking about this particular situation because I'm quite sure that the state that man works in has codes of ethics for teachers. I'm quite sure it does. I don't care about how we were raised. I don't care about how other people did it back in the day. I don't care about none of that. My job is to protect my daughter. I am her protector. I'm her provider. I am not playing that game because if I ever see my daughter on social media taking out a grown man's hair in school, it's going to be some desk moving when I get there. I don't care about what you do with your kids. I don't care what you do with your kids. I don't care how you raise your kids. I'm talking about my kids. Do not. I'm not playing that game because we see too often that all this stuff is happening with these kids, and I'm going to err on the side of caution. Yeah, he could know me for 20 years. My daughter better not have her hands in his head, or I'm gonna have my hands upside his head.
That's right. I was waiting for a daddy to come up in here. Waiting for a daddy to come up in here.
Can I ask a question though? But isn't him and his baby mama 30 years apart? So maybe it was him.
That was a good try. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. I got this because I know how she do. That was a good try. It don't make a difference if we was 100 years apart. Don't put your hand in my daughter's hair. Don't put your hand in my daughter's hair or I'm kicking somebody's ass. It's just that simple. Don't do it. You can do whatever you want to do with your kids, but when it comes to my kids in this particular situation, I'm not saying a man a pedophile. I'm not saying he was going to do something to my daughter. What I'm saying is, don't put your hands in my daughter's hair. And please, my personal life is none of your concern. Just like when people bring up your personal life on here. The thing between me and you is, I'm not going to cuss you out for doing it.
So, sir, I understand where your mentality is. You don't have to scream. I allowed you to talk. Now you can mute and let me finish. So I understand where your choice of thinking comes from because of your experience. You have been a predator yourself because that's why you and your spouse. That's
so good. You are so wonderful at this. Here's the thing. Your little verbiage is not going to make me mad. It's not going to make me mad. I understand how TikTok works. I understand how TikTok works. You got to say stuff to try to get under my skin, but it's not going to get under my skin, Drop. I watch you do it every day. You can't do it to me. You cannot do it to me. So go ahead and say whatever you need to say. What I'm saying is
that is a weird age.
When it comes to my child, no one, she's not going to be telling no grown man's hair. That's all I'm telling you.
See why he thinks the way that he thinks.
That's right. That's why I think the way that I think, because ain't nobody going. My daughter not going to do it. You can let your daughters go take out grown man's hair. I understand that. I'm telling you, I'm not going to do it, Drop. I know what you do when you on here. I watch this every day. I understand. See, when you throw shots at people, and then people throw shots at you, you want to call them bitches and motherfuckers and tell them to suck your ass and all those shit. I get it. I totally get it. But I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to bring up your husband or your children or call you names or make all kinds of innuendos. I ain't going to do that to you. I'm talking about the situation that we talking about right now, just that situation. I'm not calling a man a predator. I'm not calling him shit. What I'm saying is my child won't be doing it. I don't care about the bond and the closeness and all that. My job is to protect my daughter, and I'm going to do it.
Stand on it.
So, like somebody should raise their daughter from you.
So Drop, why you ain't saying
nobody going to do nothing, Drop. Please stop making all those innuendos. I understand what you do. I know what you do. You do the same shit every day on this app. You do the same shit to everybody on this app who disagree with you.
So Drop, why you didn't have the same energy for Sweet when she came up here yesterday? So Drop, why you didn't have the same energy for Sweet when she came up here yesterday? And she said she's dating men the same age as her son. Why you didn't have the same energy with Sweet when she said that? That's not a 30 years difference, Mac. Be quiet. It is a 30 years difference. Her son is 30 years old.
Okay, and
her son is 30 years old.
And she's not 50.
And I don't have a 30-year difference between me and my child's mother. So stop the bull crap.
But y'all think women can hold other women accountable. All you do is talk about men. You ain't say nothing about Sweet when she said she wanted to date men the same age as her son.
So anyway, back to
my question is,
hold it, Sweet. Hold it, Sweet.
Hold on,
Sweet is in her 50s.
It doesn't matter women. It doesn't matter
Sweet
women
is
or
in
man.
her 50s. Her
I
son
still
is
think it's
30.
weird regardless.
Y'all didn't say nothing when she said it though.
Her son is
when she
30.
came up here and bragged about dating younger guys, and the younger guys are in her DMs, y'all didn't say shit.
Her son is 32.
And she won't date a man the same age. You don't think that's weird?
Y'all don't say nothing about Keisha Cole and Huncho.
You let that go though, Drop, but you want to bring it up to him though.
It's not about that. It's
but
not
it is about that, Drop. Why you ain't bringing it up to her? Stand on it at all times.
I don't care who they dating. I already said Shaq is dating a 21-year-old woman. It's not about the age. I said that's where his mentality and thinking comes from because he's experienced that type of predatory.
But you didn't say
bullshit. That is bullshit. That's bullshit.
She was a predator at all though. It was all cool when Sweet said it. You ain't say she was a predator. Why not? Why you?
And here's the thing: this conversation is not even about that. This conversation is about the child. But what I realize is that people love to move the goalposts. They love to do that. I watch it happen every day. You cannot stay on topic. You got to throw shots and innuendos at people. And I'm telling you that no man, my daughter will not have her hands in no man's hair. I don't give a goddamn who he is. It could be my brother. It's not going to happen. I am her protector. I'm her provider, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do to the fullest extent of my abilities. And I suggest to the teachers from now on, act on the air of caution.
So hold on. So for a woman teacher, to be dealing with if it was men, if it was little boys who were trying to take out they teachers' hair. They
you don't see them.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way. My child did not go to school to take out no goddamn grown teacher's hair. The motherfucker should have did that shit before he came to school, goddamn it.
That's right.
He should have did that shit before he came to school. Don't put that responsibility on my child.
Year-old baby with the 19-year-old baby.
You listen to you. You don't know what you're talking about. I understand you got to throw numbers out there. I understand the shock value of what you're saying. I completely get it. This is TikTok. You got to get the comments and say, ooh, I completely understand, Drop. I watch you do this shit every day. But we're talking about the child and we talking about the teacher. You want to make it about me. I get it.
You
made it about you because you came up here.
I said my child will not be taking out no grown man's hair. That's what I said. You made it about me. You made it about me. This is what you do. I watch you do it every day.
You made it about you.
I made it. I said my child will not be taking out no grown man's hair.
Making it about you. That's why they can't have no.
Now you wanna?
They don't even understand when they're making it about them. You made it about you.
He just commented on the subject, drop, just like everybody else.
I commented on the subject, not about me. I said in my personal belief that a child should not be doing it. It's not going to happen. But you want to talk about my 19-year-old girlfriend, which I don't have. But it's cool though. I understand how this works. But soon as somebody say something about your husband, you get your panties all in the bunch.
Oh, you can say whatever you want.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not built like that. I'm not going to do that. I like to stay on topic. I like to stay on topic. It's not about you. It's not about you.
Sir, you
Shoes.
So, sir, my question.
That's that Baltimore accent you hear. That's that Baltimore accent.
I know. You have an accent and not scream like a woman.
So listen, I understand. See, that was another dig. You're trying to get me to react to what you said. You screaming like a woman. No, I'm raising my voice like a man.
Yeah. Question to you, sir.
That's what I'm doing.
So my question to you, sir, is if it was a female teacher, would you still be upset?
Here's the thing. Here's what I understand. I don't think it's appropriate, period. But what I do understand is this. There are things that women can do that man can't. God damn it, you gonna let me talk, or do you want to tell about your 6 kids and your husband again? God damn.
You switching up.
Stop screaming, sir. Just calm down.
Well, you stop talking to me and I'll stop screaming.
Drink some water.
No, I got water right here. Now you stop talking to me and I'll stop screaming. How about that?
Okay,
damn.
so hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on one second. Order in the court.
Oh, Lord, you got a gavel.
Order in the now for the TR. Order in the court.
Where you get that from, Ross's?
I got a gavel too.
I ain't get it from the Rosses now. One of my supporters cut this to me, man.
That's on my
Get your ass up. Hold on 1 second. Now, I was waiting for one of the fathers to come up in here and activate, because I know some daddies ain't gonna play this. Bye. Hold on 1 second.
Hold on, let me.
I was waiting for that, okay? I was waiting because I knew some daddies was gonna come in here and act up about their daughters. Okay, but hear me out, because mothers, we look at things different from how a father looks at different standpoints. So we're gonna allow China and Drop Queen to have this conversation. However, we need one person at a time, please. So Drop, when China Man is talking, I need you to stay muted, baby. Then when he's done, honey, China Man, I need you to stay muted while Drop is talking. Because we hearing so many yous and so many dudes, okay?
But Diamond, I don't have nothing to tell him. Everybody in the comments just asking him to stop screaming. That's all I'm saying. We can't. I mean, he's screaming. He's hurting all of our ears through the.
But hold on. So he talks loud. This is not his first time coming in the box. This is what
he's from the fucking phone. Something. God damn.
Okay, Drop. Hold on. He's passionate. So just give me a
Here's the problem that I have.
Wait, China. Hold on, wait. Okay, y'all. So listen, everybody in here, tap the screen, share the live, subscribe to the hottest show on TikTok in the AM. You guys, I have a gift goal up there of the tiaras. Can you guys help me reach my gift goal of the tiaras? Okay. Subscribe, y'all. Tap the screen, follow the host. Okay, China, we're gonna allow you to talk. You have the floor. Go ahead, China.
I had to get off of mute. Here's what I'm saying. I don't mind having these conversations, right? But when you start making personal attacks, that's what gets my goal. And that's why a lot of times I don't come in the panel because it gets shifted. Now, all I'm talking about is when my child, whatever y'all choose to do with y'all children is fine. What I'm saying is, when it comes to mine, I did not send my child to school to take out no grown man's hair. I'm not saying that the man is a pedophile. I'm not saying he's going to do something to her. What I'm saying is, it's bad optics, and I'm quite sure that the school board where he works at has a code of ethics and conduct for the teachers. We keep going back to when we was kids. When we was kids, we could do a lot of stuff that the kids can't do now. Times has changed. And because of the way that you hear about so many children getting touched, so to speak, right? And I'm not making it sexual, but I'm just pointing out the obvious. When we hear so many kids, this stuff happening to so many kids, I'm going to err on the side of caution. That's what I'm going to do. Because when that little girl came in the world, my words to her, when I first held her in my hands, I said, I'm going to be your protector and your provider, and I'm going to always be there, and I will never leave you. That's what I've been doing since she's been here. She is not going to be in no one's class taking out no hair. I don't care how nobody feels about it. And again, if you don't mind your child doing that, that's fine. I'm not even going to judge you on that. What I'm saying is, I'm not going to do it. She's not allowed to do that. I am a hands-on father. I don't send my child to daycare because I'll be here when her mother gets home from work. And hold up, baby, daddy coming. I'll be here when her mother comes home from work, and then I go to work. I make concessions for my children to keep them safe. Now, whatever you want to do with your child, that's fine. But please, if we're going to have this conversation, stop bringing up personal attacks, because nobody likes to be attacked personally. Nobody does. Now, if we're going to talk about the subject, let's talk about the subject. Don't go to name calling and making innuendos and to get the comments and say oohs and ahs and I know that's right and all that kind of stuff. Stop doing that. Just stick to the topic. This is how I feel about the situation. Now, I yield.
All right, now, China, you got to stay mute up. You got to stay mute up. Hold on. Let me read this message real quick, Drop. They say, Drop, you just cut someone out just for saying your husband. Hold on 1 second. Let me get the other one out. Shout out to Judge Yams. Go ahead, Drop.
They didn't say my husband. They tagged me in the message and said, do you touch your husband's children or something to that effect? My husband doesn't have children. So the difference in what they do me and what I just did him is they make up stuff. See, I'm showing the hypocrisy in what he said. He's saying he's all an advocate for not messing with people's children while messing with somebody else's child. So I'm saying that I know where his thinking comes from. See, our perception comes.
My woman is 32. Thank you very much. She'll be 33 this year. Stop. No, because I don't like when people lie like that. My woman is 33. 32. She'll be 33 this year.
Self-control, sir.
Order in the court.
This is ridiculous that you have to tell a man that many times to be quiet. Hey, I'm
Hold
done.
on, China. Hold on.
It's ridiculous when people lie.
Hold on, China. Let her talk, because then she's going to try to make it seem like you ain't letting her talk. Just let her talk.
Hold on. Okay, China, I am going to allow you to defend yourself, honey, but you have to let Drop get it out first. Then you could say something, but let her get it out first.
All I'm doing is pointing out the hypocrisy, Diamond. I don't have anything else to say. I'm not going to argue back and forth with a grown man who can't control his tone or his delivery. I'm done. And Mac, I don't have to act like he wouldn't let me talk. He didn't let me talk. He interrupted me, so there's nothing to act about.
But given the opportunity, you still have nothing to say.
I said what I said. If you didn't understand it, that's your personal problem. I said what I said. I said I know where his thinking comes from his own experience. I said that, and I said it with my chest.
But why you only have the energy for men?
I don't just have. I don't have a problem with who people date. I said him specifically.
He has the same energy.
You the only person. You the only person you targeting though.
I'm targeting him because he's the only one up here who has a baby with a woman he's 30 or 40 years older than.
Sweet was
so
here
that's
yesterday.
why I'm targeting him.
Sweet was here yesterday.
But why are you talking?
Why do you keep lying on me? Why do you keep lying like that? I understand you need the comments.
Correct me then. Correct me. Stop.
I don't have to correct you because I said it in the beginning. Because you say you're a good listener. You tell people how good you listen. Evidently you don't, because anybody who was up on this panel when I said the ages, they would have known. But you wasn't listening. I understand you gotta get your oohs and ah moment. I completely understand.
If I'm wrong,
I'm not gonna correct you for nothing. I'm not correcting you. As a matter of fact, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me whisper. Let me whisper. You are absolutely correct. You listen to me now. You're correct in everything you said. How about that? You're absolutely everything that you said. You are, because you know I heard the dude say the other day, you done everything on this planet except for die. I heard him when he said that. I thought it was hilarious. Let me finish. Let me finish. No, let me finish. Okay. Now listen to me now. I understand how you get down. You wasn't listening to me. Excuse me, Miss. Excuse me, Miss Story Topper. See, you're the kind of person who, whenever somebody tells a story, you have one to top it. I call you a story topper. Now, if anybody's in listening, she always does that. I don't care what you say. You can say, I bought a pair of Jordans. She'll say she played basketball against Michael Jordan. You can say, I watched a Jet game. She gonna say she flew a jet. So it don't make a difference what nobody say. You have done it all, said it all, experienced it all, and that's fine with me. That's completely fine with me. I'm stuck. Yes, I am. And I'm loving every minute of it. I'm loving. Listen to me now. I'm loving it. My daughter is here with me. I'm not a deadbeat dad. I take damn good care of my children, so it's fine.
Do y'all not hear Judge Yams? Do y'all not hear Judge Yams?
You gotta turn your thing around. You gotta turn it around on the other side.
Judge
Yams. Oh, he's on that side. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know why. You gotta hit it harder.
You gotta sit it on the table.
You gotta sit it on the table and hit it.
No, my God, I'm not finna break my desk. Come on. No, do y'all listen to what Judge Yams is saying? Because I've been saying order in court for a long time now. Hear me out again. Listen to me. China, I am going to allow you to speak. Drop, I'm going to allow you to speak. We cannot hear both of y'all at the same time. One person at a time now. Judge Yams should not have to be stressed out like this. No. Okay? Now. Damn. Somebody said, they are aware that the teacher had those children's phone numbers?
He did not have their phone numbers.
He their teacher.
They can email him. They can do all of that. He's not like y'all making it seem like he's just texting them, hey, what you doing? No.
Okay. All right. So again, we're gonna try this one more time.
I don't have nothing to say to that man, Diamond. I said what I had to say.
I know, but when you say drop, you don't have nothing to say. That's when you say something.
Because they kept interrupting me when I was trying to say it. I said it and I said it with my chest that I know where his perspective come from, because he's been one of those type of people who go after much younger people. I said that we don't have to scream. It's not a screaming batch. I'm not lying on him. He keep telling me I'm lying, but he's not correcting me. So it is what it is. And somebody's saying what they will do and what somebody has done is two totally fucking different things.
All right. Okay, I got a Cash App message. Go to your Instagram. Okay, I'm going now. Hold on. Hey, can you show the video, please, to your panel about the teacher being fired? I cannot show the video, y'all. TikTok has made strict rules now. When I show videos now, live get taken down and banned. So, y'all, we can't do that. Hold on. It said drop. Hold on, I got another message. It said drop. Shut the F up. You're the same whore that encouraged your daughters to date older. Fuck you mean?
I never encourage my daughters to date older. My daughters are all over 21. If they choose to date someone older, that's their choice. And they don't live in my house. What, I'm gonna go lock them in the room? What, you're not making sense. What are you talking about?
So if you don't have
Wait,
problems
before
with your daughters
this,
doing it, then
Matt,
why
hold
are
on.
you
Before this turns
judging
into
him?
something crazy, can somebody answer when did hair become sexual?
It's the touch. They shouldn't be touching this grown ass man.
Let me hop in here real quick before we turn to something else too. Morning, Diamond, morning, panel.
Good morning, baby.
Don't. I'm not talking extremes. I ain't trying to say it. My son and daughter don't need to be doing none of that shit. Planning nobody here, none of this shit. Them are grown folks. You there to learn. You don't need to be doing none of this shit. So I agree with trying on that.
I will definitely say that. Speaking from I don't have a daughter, but I will say I'm not agreeing to no child playing in no adult. Like that's not their parent.
But they weren't playing in his hair; they were taking it out.
That's
Where's the correlation? Where's the correlation with sex? That's why earlier we mentioned the over sexualization.
Men understand. That's the thing.
I'm not sexualizing nothing. I'm not sexualizing nothing. I don't want my daughter hands in a grown man's hair, especially her teacher's hair. I'm good on that.
I appreciate you answering
my
comment for me, but
now do he deserve to get fired and all that stuff, reprimanded and all that stuff? Yeah, but we're not doing that.
Hey, Diamond. I just came up here to say China. I told y'all I'm dropping.
What you told us, Hoover?
When you have your backdoor talks with Hoover, Diamond, when you have your backdoor talks with Hoover, you need to straighten him out some type of way and remind him that I'm a married woman and I'm not interested in him, because every day this man have me in his mouth, and it's really weird. And other people have come to me and said how weird it is that every day a grown man is coming down on a woman. That's like some elementary school shit that you hitting on a girl you like every fucking day. He wasn't even in the conversation, and the first thing he do when he get in the box is bring me up. Nigga, I don't want you. Go slide down the pole somewhere else. I'm not interested.
You're on a public platform having public conversations.
It's not about public conversations. Man, shut the fuck up. Because it's not even about that. It's about him addressing me every time he get his silly ass up here.
I find it weird that dudes want to address me. I think that's weird that some of these dudes be coming up here just to address me. So I feel you on that one.
Okay, then it doesn't make sense.
Nigga, because you be.
When I'm a woman and he come down on a woman every fucking day, every day, he's beating down on a woman. That's some weak hoe ass shit.
I mean, he might just like to have conversations with you, and it's just
he attacks me. He doesn't have conversations with me. He attacks me.
Rob, can you please, with the energy in my heart, please stop answering that fucking man, because it is so pointless to have a conversation with him. He's about to make me come out of character. I will answer Miss down there. I will say, as a parent, it is not appropriate for no child to be doing.
You sound like a whole cycle. You too bothered by me. Get off my job. Why are you so bothered by another man?
From the man that be coming up in here that bashing.
I'm just saying, bro. It's like, look, bro, get out. Look,
hold my dick on your forehead, nigga.
By me.
Please get out my face, because
like you're all on my dick. Like, get off my dick. What you riding my dick so hard for?
You not even sitting here talking about nothing. You wasteful ass.
Get your bitch ass off my dick, boy.
Wasteful space.
Nobody give a fuck about you. He's about to make me go off. Then you start talking in a soft tone.
Nobody's asking you.
Your soft ass voice.
Hey, Diamond, hold up. We going too far. We going too far with this shit.
Yeah,
I didn't say anything to this dude.
I'm just saying, when you talking about penises on the foreheads,
one more thing, Diamond.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't say anything offensive to this dude. We just have a conversation.
One more thing.
You a hater. That's what it is.
Y'all give me what she got? 599.
This Negro got 2,000 followers. All this, you be on a Blaqqdiamond show every fucking day. You only got 2,000 followers. You're a fucking loser. Nobody admires you or want to follow you, bro. You're on the most popular morning show every day, and you only got 2,000 followers. You've been on here for months.
I
Be
just
turning.
said your coin.
This must be beefed out Thursday.
Comment that don't even be coming up in here actually talking.
You come up here every time I come up here.
But every time you come
every
up
time
here,
I come up
you have
here,
that
you come.
same energy. You sorry ass man. I will go back to the lady down at the bottom. So, ma'am, okay, there I go.
Hey, them
like
comments ain't shit. Boy, y'all ain't y'all ain't shit.
That is not appropriate.
We find out we got a gift contest between Drop and Hoover.
Petty as fuck down there.
We find out we got a gift contest between Drop and Hoover.
And send me some motherfucking gifts too. Fuck all
Now,
that.
you not in the contest.
Shit.
So,
Drop
like I
and
said,
Hoover. Let me find out we got a gift contest between Drop and Hoover. Let me see this. Let me see this real quick.
I'm gonna get down because I
Hey, don't get down, Hoover.
No,
No.
you eating up, Hoover. You eating up.
Oh. 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 Let me see this contest. Hold on. We're gonna see who's gonna win this.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Oh hell, them numbers going up.
Boy, my comment section some petty motherfuckers, boy.
But Mac, you come up here and disrespect women all day, so I'm with Melvin.
told y'all I was right. I'd be right.
Thank
But
y'all.
bro, you come up here and agree with everything women say like a little Jenny woman.
The fuck?
You come up here and agree with everything women say like a little Jenny woman.
Did he call
No,
you a
I
chicken
don't.
wing?
No, I don't.
Look, hold on. Before we even move the goalposts,
Trying to hang in there. Drop gift is trying to hang in there. Y'all go.
I'm disagreeing with Sade and Javon right now.
I gotta drop.
Oh,
Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh my goodness.
Damn, Hoover, get out of
Y'all
there.
don't know how
Hey,
my heart
Hoover,
feels.
get out of there, Rock.
How my heart feels. Y'all don't know
Get
how
out of
my
there,
heart
Rock.
feels.
Oh,
Thank
shit.
y'all.
Oh shit! Who getting the diamond guns and diamond?
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. I have not been on here long, so I don't have no big fan club. But I thank y'all. He has a following behind him. Whoop to do for him. But I thank everybody who love me. I love y'all back. I really do.
I ain't got no
really
follower.
do.
What you
I
mean?
really do. I
Is
really
that
do.
big poetic?
Thank y'all so much.
I ain't got
Thank
no
y'all.
follower.
You do
What
have
you
a
mean?
following. I just came over here last year. You've been on Diamond Platform. Thank y'all. I love y'all.
I ain't got
Thank
no
y'all
follower.
so much.
Diamond,
Thank
do I
y'all.
got a follower?
Thank you, Ebony.
Y'all.
Wait. Oh,
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. That means so much to me. Thank you. It means so much. I'm in tears. Thank y'all.
Somebody said Diamond. I challenged the Drop Queen. What you challenge her to, Audrey?
Thank you. To rump shaker contest.
Wait, let me shut up.
Thank y'all.
Is the contest still going on?
Thank y'all so much. Thank you.
Because I'm trying to figure it out.
Hey, let's stop. Let's stop.
Thank
No,
y'all.
let's not stop.
Thank
It's-
y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh my
It's
goodness.
it's embarrassing.
Oh,
What's
thank you
embarrassing?
so much. Thank you.
It's not embarrassing.
You know I sing your
Hoover
sound like
just don't quit, but
Thank y'all. Thank
It's not
you.
embarrassing. What's embarrassing is that I have been asking for the diamond guns.
Thank you.
That's embarrassing.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, I got a diamond gun. Thank
But
y'all.
okay.
Thank y'all.
don't
And
nobody.
I don't know how
Judge
many
Ma'am
good
has
supporters I
spoken.
got, so I see everything as a sacrifice. Whatever y'all give me, I know is a sacrifice, and I appreciate it, and I love y'all for it. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all so much.
She low key begging for coins, y'all.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Oh Lord.
Thank y'all. Well, you ain't dropped out the box to stop getting yours.
Wait
so
a minute.
you're always on me. You still find a reason to be on me. Drop out the box and
Right,
stop getting
Simone.
yours.
Oh
That's
shit.
right.
Drop
I
out
don't
the
be
box
getting
and
the
stop
diamond
getting
guns.
yours.
I do gotta drop
Thank
them 'cause
y'all.
I
Thank
gotta
y'all.
meet
I
them.
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
But
Y'all.
I appreciate it. But I just came up here to let China know that
Thank you.
I was right.
Where did Matt go? Matt can't got he ain't got
Got a swing that's going out the door. Who? Goddamn, man.
What you say?
Diamond, you gonna get a lion.
You
I
got
hope
a
so,
man going out the door. Who?
I hope so, Pink.
Y'all,
Hey,
they
I
can
was-
say
I
whatever
was
they
just-
want to say, but I
I
can
was just sitting
anything I
back
say, I
listening
can
to
back up
China
with
educate.
proof. Thank y'all. I don't have to make up a story. I am a story. I'm his story. I'm his testimony. So anything I said, I've been through.
Yeah, like they said, you did everything but die.
And I said I did that too.
Drop queen.
So I got hold on, wait. Let me get this cash app message out.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
I gotta run to a meeting though. I'll be back.
All right. So let me get this cash app message out. Somebody said somebody said grooming starts as a simple touch. Period. Hold on. Diamond, I had to in the comments you didn't read. Hold on. Let me see.
Thank y'all so much.
Please drop Mac. He needs to go pay for pussy. They said he need to go pay for pussy. God damn.
$40?
Hell no.
Hold on. Okay, Mac. So you can't come back in the box. Hold on. Drop. They said drop. Hold on, y'all. They said drop. Thank you, Chris St. Lamont. They say drop, stop cussing, and take days off again. Okay. Okay, I got the cash app message out of the way. All right, go ahead, y'all.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Can I say, from the father's standpoint and perspective, I agree with the brother. And we were just having this conversation, me, my wife, and her sister on the way to work. I said, ain't no way in the world, if I caught my daughter, you gave my daughter permission to take out another man here, especially a teacher, because how often do we look at things starting off innocent? That's an innocent move right there. Then it continues. And then if they were to come back and say this man did such and such and such, we ain't gonna look at all of that. We're just gonna look at what she claimed that he has done to her. So all of this touchy-feely stuff, I don't have that with my kids. I let them know that. We're not gonna do all of that.
We have seen on this app, and since y'all taking the stream, I'm gonna go ahead and take the stream too. We have seen on this app already about a simple fucking conversation that these motherfuckers be falling in love and shit. So how do y'all expect a young child not to do the same thing?
Because we have to teach our children. That's why. Teaching our children at a young age what is appropriate and what is inappropriate, that's something we have to do. And a lot of people today don't have parenting skills. I don't know how they're parents, but I'll land my plane because that's a whole nother topic.
I just think boundaries are important. Everybody should make boundaries when it comes to certain professions, bro. Like if it's in the outside section and the parent is right there and looking at the interaction happening, I guess that would be different. Like, you know, field day or whatever it is. That's completely different.
But so even with that, and I agree with you, it's out in the opening. But again, look how many times you will hear the stories about it was somebody close relative in the family that has touched the child.
Don't start crying. They love you.
You know what I'm saying? How many times have we heard that from our children? It was the closest people that we felt so comfortable with that we would have never thought they would have did such and such to our children. So that's why, again, all that touchy-feely in my house, that's out the door. If it ain't me, your mom, your siblings, nobody can get it. I'm sorry.
Do y'all know that most people were essayed by someone? The statistics say that you'll be most likely essayed by someone you know intimate. Not when I say intimately, I don't mean touching and sex. Y'all sexualize everything, but someone close to your child, someone in their home is more likely to touch them than somebody outside of their home. Y'all do know this. Statistically, it's people in your home touching your children, not their teachers. We know they have these one-off with teachers liking students. That's nothing new. My mother used to tell me stories how one of her classmates married the teacher. So it's nothing new. But when you worry about what the people in your home are doing to the children. That's what you really have to focus.
Worry about everybody. Like
There's nothing
Can I
sexual
finish my
about getting
thought?
your hair did.
Yeah, I agree
I've
with
been
that.
getting my hair did for 10 years, and every time I get my hair done, it's nothing but pain. There's nothing sexual about getting your hair did.
What in the hell?
Leave him alone. Leave him alone, y'all. Let him talk. Go ahead, Jody Smith.
Yeah, there's nothing sexual about getting your hair did. I mean, I don't know whether these men got hair or not, but I don't think they ever got their hair done. Because if they did, they would know there's nothing pleasurable about getting your hair did. I mean, it's not even a smooth process. Because they be yanking on your hair and every damn thing. So I don't think that these men on here actually got hair on their head or ever got their hair did, because if they known that, they would know that it's a difficult process. They say beauty is pain for a reason. And when it comes to getting your hair done, there's a lot of pain in that. And doing hair is professionalism. A lot of important people, before they go to events, they get their hair did before they go to that event. Even the president's wife gets her hair did. Every celebrity gets their hair did. Every business person gets their hair did before a meeting, if they got hair in their head, to look presentable, to look professional. There's nothing sexual about getting your hair did. A lot of women, they become hairstylists when they get older or whatever. A lot of 16-year-olds become hairstylists and stuff. So y'all getting offended and acting like y'all kids is participating in sexual activity. There's nothing sexual about getting your hair did. It's very painful, but whatever. I don't even think y'all got hair on your heads. Do y'all?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, I don't have hair on my head, but again, you're talking about a whole different subject.
Well,
man.
I don't care. I don't care about.
When you get your hair done, does it hurt?
No, I'm not tender-headed.
Yeah, I don't care about none of that.
Tender-headed.
My children go to school to learn.
So let me get these messages out really quick, y'all. Real quick. Someone said, Rob is the reason rumors exist in the open. Somebody else said, I apologize, Diamond. Please check your Instagram. Okay. Somebody said, yeah, Jody, so do us a favor and get the F up. Okay, so hold on. This message is not from Instagram. I don't agree with no child touching a teacher. Hold on. I don't agree with no child touching a teacher or a teacher. It's not the place or the time. I'm not there. It's not happening. Age, space, and time matters. My family is important. Mellow.
I just think that, okay, it can be innocent. It can be from an innocent perspective, but again, I'm just going to stand on that boundaries need to be made. That's it, bro.
No, I seen the video, Zodiac. It was innocent, but it wasn't inappropriate. Yes, he should have, like you said, Brown. He said they shouldn't have it. I said he has a relationship with the kids. I understand the kids come and all this stuff, but no, I don't. As a father, I don't want to look on social media to see my daughter taking down her teacher's hair. Like, no.
You know, with me, I'm not even looking at it as sexual or anything like that. All I'm saying is, It is inappropriate. And I also know that there are guidelines that teachers must follow and rules and regulations. And I'm quite sure that that kind of stuff is not prohibited. I'm not talking about children being molested. I'm not talking about none of that. All I'm talking about is the video in which me and my woman looked at. And she asked me, what would you do? I looked at her and she said, I already know what you would do. I said, well, how do you feel about it? She said, I would go nuts if we seen our daughter on social media taking out the teacher's hair. That's the only thing I'm talking about. I'm not talking about anything else. I'm not saying that man is a predator. I'm not saying he was going to do something. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is just from the optics of it and it being on social media, it was completely inappropriate. It was inappropriate even if it's not on social media. You just, in my book, you just don't do that. And when it comes to my children, it's just not going to happen. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I have a question real quick so I can go ahead and get out of here because I've enjoyed today. But I just got a question for the panel and the people, just to ensure that I'm hearing everything correctly. We are not vilifying this particular black man, right? We just having discussions. We all understand that this particular black man didn't do anything appropriate per se. That's my question. Or are we indeed vilifying this black man and he indeed should be fired?
No, man, he shouldn't be fired. He shouldn't be fired for it because I mean, the video does look innocent. It is inappropriate. Maybe, some type of reprimand or something like that should happen. But no, he shouldn't be fired for it. No.
He was fired. I don't think he should be fired for it either, Manny. And I think some people are vilifying him.
Okay, I just want to just kind of get that understanding before I left out, so that I understood what we were actually doing today.
Well, let's get a consensus for everybody. If everybody can answer your question, because they all have an answer.
Yeah. What are y'all feeling?
I'm not vilifying a man at all. All I'm saying is it's inappropriate. And when it comes to me and mine, it's not going to happen. That's because one thing for sure, it could bring a lawsuit, right? An unnecessary lawsuit. Because even when I was working in the treatment field, I remember one day when this girl was about to leave, I put my arms around her to try to convince her to stay. My boss pulled me up and said, don't do that. He said, even though I know you meant no harm, he said, you can bring harm to this facility just from the optics. So you must always be aware of what you do. He said, I need you to err on the side of caution. When it comes to teachers, they should err on the side of caution. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so I got a cash out message. Hold on. Somebody said people are even clocking drop on the YouTube channel. Laugh out loud. Okay, go ahead.
So did anybody
What
else?
about the teachers that filmed a rap video and got fired?
Inappropriate too.
Let's go, poet. With the got me going.
So Diamond, because I heard Drop In and some other people, but Diamond.
That's why there's very low.
Thank you, Poetic.
There's a lot of teacher shortages throughout the United States, and it's like y'all want to complain and stuff about y'all kids and stuff. Some of y'all shouldn't even be having kids, and they're left up to the teacher's responsibility. And I mean, there's a lot of teacher shortages, and they trying to find ways to teach y'all children, and y'all sitting on the internet being all judgmental and stuff.
What the
And
hell?
y'all ain't never been.
Damn it, you told me to hold off.
Don't call my name.
I'm being respectful because you told me to hold off earlier, but now this shit going too fucking far.
The point he's making is that we find
She's
everything
going too
to
goddamn
complain.
far.
The point he's making is we find everything to complain about when it comes to our teachers, even when it's innocent. But now we're losing teachers and our children are losing out. Most of the teachers in my daughter's school are not certified teachers. They have more subs teaching the children for this reason, because teachers have it so hard. No matter if they try to be good teachers, no matter if they try to be loving, passionate teachers, compassionate teachers, they always on the losing end, and they making little money to deal with them fucked up ass children. That's the point he's making. They're trying to raise your children because you're not doing a good job at it. So that's the point he's making.
Correct.
Okay, but raising my child, raising my daughter's son versus, taking the hair down, like what that? So I got to get on my daughter and my son for taking the teacher hair down?
Yes, your son ain't taking no teacher's hair down. Those were
I'm just
girls.
I'm
So would it make a difference?
Well, let me ask y'all this. What if it was reversed? What if there were boys playing in the teacher's hair and she's a female?
And I asked that.
The person,
you know what they're gonna be saying, Diamond? They're gonna be, I already know what they're gonna be saying. They're gonna say that them boys is fruity. What they're gonna say.
I don't know who the they is, but when it comes to my child, he's not gonna do it either.
I don't have on my glasses, but somebody named Hark30 keep asking me about African children, and I keep telling this dense dickweed ass stupid motherfucker that my husband don't have children. You can stop tagging me. My husband don't have children. Thankfully, I do not have to be nobody's stepmother, and that's just how I wanted it. Because my children are basically grown. So you can stop tagging me, dense dickweed. My husband don't have children. Keep asking the same question.
It doesn't matter, woman or man, it's inappropriate. There should be boundaries.
It's not a
set,
thing
simple.
for boys to be playing in women's hair. I've never played in my female teacher's hair. I've had a lot of them.
So it's a thing for little girls to be playing. So it's a
It-
thing for little
a lot
girls to
of
be playing
people,
in.
a lot of men are grown up to be truck drivers and mechanics, and then the women, and those particular girls, I guess they specifically plan to get into cosmetology or become a hairdresser. You never know what field of professionalism people will get into after graduating high school. The school doesn't control what career you get into after high school. So, I mean, there's nothing sexual about it, and that was the original argument
Maybe I'm
of
just slow.
y'all statement. Y'all try to make it seem
That's a
like it
completely
was
different
sexual.
Yeah,
Nobody said it was sexual.
Maybe I don't flip on the same grass he do. That's probably what it is. I don't flip on the same
I'm
grass.
saying it's sexual when
All
they
right,
keep
Diamond,
saying
I took all I can goddamn take. I took all I can goddamn take now.
they keep
I
saying
can't take no
that
motherfucking
that's
more.
the first way
I
a
can't take no
person
more of this bullshit, Diamond.
is grown.
I
So
can't
they're
take no
trying to
more of
make
this
it sexual
bullshit,
because they're
Diamond.
comparing grooming to it.
Y'all just take
Because
your
he
Yeah,
moved
but
motherfucking
I ain't
ass
taking
down
to
the
the
road.
straight, but I'm just saying.
Ain't
That's why
nobody
y'all
trying to hear this
make no more
bullshit he talking about.
bullshit.
No,
Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit you talking about, man. He take his ass on down the road. Should have been
comparing
sucked
it
that
to
motherfucker
grooming.
on.
What did I do, BT?
You ain't activate, goddammit. You know that motherfucker up here talking crazy. You say one good and the other ain't. Send his ass down the road. Want to hear that bullshit? I'm
No,
tired of
that's
listening
just
to him.
because I'm speaking facts and you
You
can't
told me to
dispute
hold
You
out.
ain't
it.
speaking
That's
shit.
what
You
I
I don't
speaking too
know.
goddamn slow.
I mean, you
You
can't
speaking too
really argue
motherfucking.
against it because you said that it was sexual. There's nothing
I
sexual
ain't
about
said a
getting your fucking
motherfucking
hair
thing.
did.
Don't tell me what the
There
fuck
ain't
I
nothing
said.
sexual
All
about
the,
getting your
all the
hair
men
did.
up here
And
saying
let
it
me
wasn't
ask you
sexual
something. Do
about
y'all
it.
Your
even
I
have
motherfucking
didn't
hair
self.
on
say
y'all
nothing
goddamn
was
You
head?
sexual. I
always
know.
make
Nobody
the
said anything
situation
about
about
the
you.
sexual
It's
aspect
Y'all
of
don't
about
it.
get
you,
y'all
We're
fucking
talking
motherfucker.
about the
hair did.
boundary of a
Y'all don't
student
have
from a
hair on y'all
student to
It's
teacher
about
fucking
your
head.
relationship.
motherfucking
A
Nothing.
ass,
student to
goddamn.
teacher relationship. That's what we're
You
talking
don't
about.
even have enough hair on your
He
damn
put
head
his
to get
goddamn
your
self
hair
in
did.
there.
Why
We
are,
talking
why
about
I
are
one
don't
y'all
year.
know
mad at
What year?
somebody? Why
what
are
type
y'all
of
mad
hair
at somebody who
you got.
talks
So
slow and
a
low?
lot of people, whether
Y'all are
they
mad
Bro,
at
I got
somebody.
hair on my head right here.
whether their
Y'all mad at
hairstylist
somebody who
is
talks
What are you
slow
talking
and
about?
low.
it's a thing where
I ain't taking no
at the
ain't
time
no
when
thing.
people
Ain't
go
no
to
thing.
the shop, they be leaving with their scalp burning. So a lot of hairstyles.
Take your head ass on.
But the whole point of it is China man, whatever his name
We don't want to hear
is,
shit
other
else you
guy, they
goddamn
ain't
say.
got no
Because
hair
we
on their
keep
head.
seeing that children are becoming adults, and then they're telling these stories like, oh, when I was a kid, this happened. When I was a kid, that happened. So we have put boundaries in place so we won't keep misunderstanding things. That's just like when you on a date. We gave advice to a young man on here. We said, you knew you didn't want this woman in the beginning.
You didn't set boundaries. You allowed her to misinterpret what you were doing. So we put boundaries in place because we recognize from the past that certain things just don't work and certain things are easily misunderstood.
There's no evidence
wait one
that
second. Wait.
that getting your
Hold
hair
on, wait.
done led up to sexual behavior.
Who said anything about sexual fucking behavior?
Yeah, this person did, because you keep saying that, oh, we didn't we allowed this, and then next thing you know, this thing happened. The thing that you're referring to is sexual activity.
This nigga crazy.
How the fuck you know? How the fuck you know what they're referring to?
This nigga is crazy.
Let me say this.
Other reason
the thing that y'all are saying is
That's what the fuck you saying.
That's the underlying thing that everybody's saying.
In the court, Judge Yams is speaking.
Well, activate, goddammit.
Now you better hit your damn phone with this.
Now listen. Now, hear ye. Let me get this message out the way. And one person at a time after that. Okay? Somebody said, suppose that teacher was at a salon to get his hair braided and his students just happened to work there. My daughter was a summer intern at a salon and she shampooed men's hair.
Our school actually have
Was your daughter in middle school?
But middle school is just 8th grade. They can be going to high school just in a few weeks.
The setting and the environment is really what matters.
Look,
Before we go down
this route,
okay.
That's college. We're talking about a middle.
It doesn't mean that they can't have it as a
That is not college.
There are a lot of college-ready
Cosmetology
courses that
license
they
in
have
high
in
school.
high school and middle
When
school
you're at a
as a
cosmetology
elective.
school, you're not doing hair on the teacher. You're doing hair on a mannequin, and then you have students who are coming in to get their hair done.
Anybody can come in and get their hair done. Anybody.
I don't give a
Anyone can
flying.
come in and get their hair done.
I don't give a flying fuck what scenario y'all throw out there. I don't like it, and I don't know. Fuck
It's
no.
not a scenario.
That's the problem. The scenario really doesn't even.
Why do we keep moving the goalposts? Why do we keep moving the goalposts? We're talking about this man, this particular video, and this man, and everybody got what about isms? What about this and what about that? I can say a what about to make my argument valid. You can say a what about to make your argument valid. We're talking about, yes, come on, Drop, please, just please. I don't want to argue. I don't want to argue. Let me finish. I really don't. No, please, no. Judge Yams, could you please help me out here? I just want to get this out, Judge Yams. Judge Yams, I just want to get this out. I just want to get this out. Gee, let me get this out. Just let me get this out.
Hold on.
All I'm saying is, let's just stick.
Hold on,
let me shut the hell up. Shutting up.
Now, this judge shit is for the birds. You know that? This court shit is for the birds. Y'all can have this shit. Hold on. Tonight at 8 o'clock. In Judge Petty Row Court, y'all can have this shit tonight at 8 o'clock. The Judge Petty Row Court. Did you just call me Judge Yams?
Yes, ma'am. Judge Yams, I just have a question for BT. BT twin. Now you came up here and attacked a man who speaks slowly and lowly, correct? He speaks slowly and lowly. But
yeah,
you ain't said,
I couldn't take it.
Hold on, but you ain't said nothing about the man.
I climbed my mother's goddamn car.
I didn't ask Judge Yams. Ask Judge Yams for permission to speak. Now, BT, allow me to finish.
No, BT.
So you came up.
Go ahead.
Thank you. You came up here, and we are twins for real. Both of our birthdays, October 5th. We're real twins. But anyway, so you came up here and addressed a gentleman because he speaks slow and lowly.
But you ain't say nothing about somebody who speaks loud and fast. Come on now, y'all be picking and choosing. Loud and fast is worse than slow and low.
Okay, let me address you, twin. Let me address you, twin. Now listen to me, twin. The reason I did that is because he put himself in here. He put himself in there talking about his tender head. He talking about his head hurt. They jacking on his head and all this other shit. We ain't even talking about that shit. We ain't talking about that.
We talking about
Hold on, wait a second.
Can I say something? I just gotta go to
just
work.
trying to change the damn subject.
Okay, so hold
You
on.
two don't even have hair. Do you have hair on your head, BET?
Let me speak.
Because I don't even think
you started this shit. Now you talking about it
You
here
guys
again.
need to take into consideration the context of the
Talking
situation.
about my hair. I'm talking
Take
about
the-
the damn. But they talking about the topic, man. They ain't talking about your
Okay, I'm
fucking
talking
hair.
about the topic now.
I ain't talking about that some bitch up there.
the topic
first of
is
all-
about hair.
Oh my God.
And y'all doing
The topic isn't about hair. It's
This
about
nigga
the
crazy.
person.
Drop, you start. I blame
Individual-
Drop. Not Drop ass on mute and she to start this shit back up again.
Hold on, wait a second. China man, baby, they China one, they got you, baby. You gotta say your final word.
Praise white Jesus with the blue eyes. Now, all I'm saying is, why do we keep moving the goalposts? The topic is about the man and whether or not it was inappropriate. We done gone to sexual molestation of kids. We done gone to hair and whether or not I'm bald headed or not. Oh yeah, Slick, I am bald headed. I don't have no goddamn hair. So what the hell has that got to do with my goddamn daughter going to goddamn? Hold up, Slick. Oh, this is my last words. Can I have my last word? Can I have my last word? Hold up, Kuma de Casa.
Hold on, let
Let me finish, Kuma de Casa. Now listen to me now. There he go. God damn it, boy! This boy can't shut up. Now listen to me now.
when you grow some hair, go get your hair did and see how it feels.
I don't need to grow no hair. My hair time has passed. I accepted that. I'm bald. Okay, period. Whoop-de-doo. Now, all I'm saying is just stay on the topic, man. Stop with the insults and the what about isms and all that. Just because I'm telling you, I know people in the comments sick of this shit. I know they are. God damn. Judge Yams. Judge Yams. I appreciate you. I appreciate. God damn, I can't say God damn. Oh, Judge Yams, I appreciate you. I appreciate you having me on your court today, right? And check this out. Most times I'm in the comments, but from now on, I'm gonna start coming up and I'm gonna start getting on people's nerves like everybody else get on people's nerves. Is that all right with you?
That's just you are fine with me to do what you do. Hold on, wait, China what? I just want to tell you, honey, stick around. It might bring you back.
I'm gonna stick around, and I appreciate you having me. And see you later. Bye.
So Jodeci, you keep Jodeci, you keep talking about people's hair. I agree with them. I agree with them, and I have hair. So what is your point behind having hair? I have hair. So what is your point behind having hair?
He don't fucking know.
You go to the shop and do you go to the shop? Is it sexual
I do.
for you to get your hair did?
Is it sexual for me to go to a shop?
Does it feel sexual when they do your hair?
Nah, but it feels good when she going through my hair. Yeah. What are we talking about?
No, but I'm talking about people that go to a shop and they don't. I don't know why you got a good scalp or something, but not everyone got a good scalp or whatever, or it could be just the damn person doing the hair.
What does this have to do? The setting is completely different. The settings are completely different.
I watch you all the time, and you think interrupting people is winning.
Man, finish your point, bro. Finish your point. Finish your point, gang.
But anyway, and then here you go trying to control shit, Zodiac. Like I said, I watch your live.
Respectfully, you're taking your sweet time, and no one has time for this. You're not even saying nothing.
Zodiac, you got a
that's
discount.
because you keep interrupting, trying to state my point or whatnot, and I'm
But
stating
it's
my
taking so
point.
much time. Like it's really taking a lot of time.
He ain't talking. He
You
talking.
could have
It
said
ain't
your
saying
point.
shit.
Anyways, you go to the shop. You go to the shop, and you get your hair did. There's nothing sexual about getting your hair did. A lot of times that shit be hurting, and
For you,
mostly
a lot of times your head hurts.
No, a lot for a lot of people. That's why men.
Not everybody's tender-headed, gang.
Yeah.
Not everybody's
So do you-
tender-headed.
do you
What are we
think-
talking about?
You think men?
all the people are
Not
tender-headed?
everybody's
Try
tender-headed.
I wish he'd take his tip
Try
ass
getting
on
your
somewhere.
hair braided, but and whatnot. Well,
My
I don't
man-
know. Maybe
are-
it's
are we-
different for
are you-
but
man?
again,
So
the shop
Zodiac, are you
that I be
saying
going
that the
to,
student,
I
if
be
the
going to
same,
different shops, and they be braiding them tight and whatnot. When they do your hair, it don't be feeling great. It be I don't know what styles you that style specifically maybe not
wish
maybe
he'd
it
take
didn't
his
hurt that
tender-headed
time.
ass.
But when you get a
wish he'd take his
cornrow
tender-headed
and
ass
you
on
get
out
these
this
other
conversation.
styles, it's
I have
gonna
a
hurt.
question about, I have a question.
And then there are a lot of styles that are
I don't
known
know what the fuck you talking about.
Zodiac, I
be.
mean,
Of course you
Jodeci,
don't
we
because you ain't got
understand.
no damn hair.
We
So
understand,
anyway,
Jodeci.
there's a lot of hairstyles
he might
that
be
are known to
Shit,
be
he listening to her.
painful.
So
Like
Zodiac,
they
you said,
already will tell you that this hairstyle is painful. There are a lot of TikTok videos that'll show you different hairstyles and they'll let you know which one is not painful and which one isn't. So there's nothing
well, y'all
sexual
need to
about
stop being ableist.
cosmetology is my point. And just because on the grand scale of things our politics is messed up doesn't mean that we shouldn't be having cosmetology in barbershops and high schools and middle schools teaching our young kids how to cut hair and do hair.
Okay, so no one said
He's a science teacher. He's a science teacher. Hold up. That man is not. He is not.
It's a life skill.
If you're talking about a trade, if you're talking about something as a trade in the school, then you should hold up. Then you should apply to. Then you should go to school boards and talk about that. But we're talking about in a school setting, and we're talking about this man being a science teacher or whatever profession. I'm sorry, whatever subject that he teaches has nothing to do with hair.
so I have a question for you, Joe.
They were doing his hair.
Not
They were
Jodeci.
doing his hair.
Jodeci. That wasn't the purpose of the class, though. So Zodiac, I have a question for you. You keep saying
Hold on, drop with the question for Zodiac. Hold on 1 second. I do not own the rights to what they say in the comment section. Do not blame Diamond. I do not own the rights to what they say on the panel. Do not blame Diamond. Tap the screen, y'all. Share the live. Follow the hottest show on TikTok in the AM. I can't make this up. Follow the host, y'all. Monday through Friday, starting at 6 a.m. Eastern Time. We have topics. If you're not following this show, you're messing up. Okay. When I say your final words, that means someone paid to drop you. Do not blame Diamond. Do not take offense to it, y'all. Do not, y'all, help me reach my gift goal. You guys help me reach my gift goal. I am going to pin it again. You guys send Diamond all the diamond tiaras. You guys send Diamond all the diamond tiaras. Jodeci, honey, they got you. You got to say your final words back.
That don't make no sense. This should be a violation. This called bullying and harassment, all because they disagree with what I'm saying.
See, look, man.
TikTok claiming that it's freedom of speech and fights for people's rights, but y'all are letting them kick me off because they disagree with what I'm saying. I'm getting
every
kicked
day.
off
Every day.
every
day.
So
don't feel bad.
Judge
Y'all are ableist.
It's like, okay, I got a
You see
different
what I'm talking
opinion than everyone on a panel. Doesn't mean that I should be dropped
I see what I'm talking about.
just because I'm making good valid points.
Okay, but Jodeci,
Y'all education system is fucked up anyways. I don't even understand why y'all arguing with the way y'all arguing. Y'all education is fucked up. Y'all don't even know what should actually be in there because y'all don't even have it because white people keep taking underfunding y'all schools.
He's talking about somebody fucked up.
Republicans keep underfunding y'all schools, take away programs, doing negative impacts on us. So y'all don't really know what should be in schools and what shouldn't. Y'all schools are too fucked up. Your teachers are underpaid. Y'all understaffed, but yet y'all want to talk about what my kids shouldn't be. A lot of y'all shouldn't even have kids.
On down the road,
A lot of y'all shouldn't even have kids.
Just take your
Is this Guru?
A lot of y'all, them kids be there.
Is this Guru?
And it's worse at home.
They do sound like Guru.
Is this Guru?
No, it's Joseph.
Whatever.
He didn't.
Okay, he said his final words. Jodeci, I gotta drop him.
So Zodiac, I wanted to ask you a quick
Damn,
question.
what took you so
So
long,
Zodiac,
Judge Yam?
Zodiac. So are you saying that if the you said the where he was doing it was inappropriate? So if she was taking the teacher's hair down at her home, because that's what she does at home, will it be appropriate for her to do it there?
Salon.
No, not a salon, because braids you don't have to be in the salon. You can braid
Okay,
from
well,
home.
I say salon.
completely
And the
different. We're
teacher,
talking
and
about
we're
a
talking
teacher
about a
that was
teacher.
at school.
It's a teacher.
Can y'all let me finish? You don't know what I'm doing. So you said the reason that is wrong is because of the setting, not that the student did it, but that he did it. That the students
I didn't
were
say
doing
that's
it
the
at
only reason. I
school.
said the setting's wrong and the action's wrong. I said both. I didn't just say one or the other.
So my daughter does braids and wigs. So are you telling me that my daughter can't do her teacher's hair? Is that what you're telling me?
Not in school, no.
Not in school. Not in school.
I'm
At a
asking
salon.
If you're
Not in school.
going to be a
Not in
teacher
school.
and a teaching,
I just said change the setting.
Now, here come Charlie, goddamn
But
ass.
this is a
trying to insert his
hypothetical. This has
goddamn
nothing to
self.
do
I
with
am
the
going
actual
to
situation
insert
that
myself
happened.
because this is a conversation I can't even start into.
You're asking questions that have nothing to do with what actually occurred
He
when
said
people
the
are.
setting
I
made it
said the
wrong.
setting
He
and
said
the
the
act.
setting made it
The
wrong. So
setting
I'm
and the
going-
act.
It is the setting and the context. You're going out of context. And what you guys
I'm not
need to
talking to him.
understand
I'm talking to
is
a
that
specific
when you're
person
going
about
to
his
school,
opinion.
if you choose to be a teacher, you
He's
have
just
a
asking questions.
responsibility
Let
and
him
a duty
finish.
to act within ethical guidelines and be appropriate at all times.
I'm
You are
talking
mentoring
to
these
him
students. You're
about a
empowering these
specific
students,
question.
and it's very important that you're trying to lead them in a proper manner and teaching them what proper boundaries are. You can't just be up there saying that, oh yeah, that's okay, you can braid my hair, and it's something that's comfortable. Just because something that's comfortable, you're that close to the students, and that's okay with you, it
Judge
doesn't
Yams,
mean
I'm gonna
that
need
it's
you to
something that's
activate
okay.
now, goddamn it.
Okay, thank you. So Zodiac, since you keep bringing up the setting was wrong, so now you're saying it's not just the setting, it's the act. So I'm asking you, I'm taking it further. So are you saying that my daughter can't braid or do anything to a teacher's hair, even outside of the setting of school? That's I'm asking a specific person.
Wait. So hold on, wait. Let me ask Drop Queen something. Drop Queen. If your daughter was in middle school, say 13, 14 years old, would it be okay for your daughter to
It'll be a little different from her because that's what she does. This is what she
I'm
actually
asking
does when
questions.
she's 17. Yeah.
Okay, but I'm asking you a question. At 13 or 14 years old, would it be okay for your daughter to do your teacher's hair in the classroom?
I can't imagine.
What take
that.
you so long,
I'll
Quinn?
tell you
What take you
this.
so long?
I'll tell you this. I saw nothing wrong with what those students were doing. I've already gave my opinion on that. So since
But when I said your daughter, you hesitated on the question.
Because it's harder for me to be specific about my daughter because that's what she does. So I'm trying to take her out
In
of
middle
it.
school, Drop. In middle school.
Okay,
Middle
but
school.
hold on.
She's always done hair.
Hold
She's always
on.
braided and stuff.
But okay, but Drop, when you if your daughter, if that's what she does, why did you hesitate? Why did you just say, yeah, I feel like it's okay for her to do her teacher's hair?
I do feel like it's okay. So that's why I'm trying to get down to the setting because it's okay. So for me, it doesn't. If that's what she's for her, I see as a little. I want to try to be fair and not be biased because that's what she does. So I can be a little biased because that's what she does. So that's why I was trying to get down to Zodiac. That does the setting really matter if that's what they're going to do? So that's why I asked them a specific question that, hey, grown women and if grown men wanted their hair braided and came to my home for my daughter to do it, I would not be uncomfortable. I don't like her to do it at home alone. If it's a man, woman, boy, or girl, I always want somebody there because even when it's a girl, if a girl don't like her hair, they can start throwing down in my house. So I always want an adult presence.
Give us the short version. Give us the short version.
Why can't she be alone when she does it?
I don't want
she be alone?
I just said that. I just said I don't.
So when I go get my hold up, when I go to get my
oh Jesus, you can't
you
get
wanted me to answer.
In the home, why shouldn't a little girl be doing a man's hair?
I just said that. No, it's not a man.
Alone.
I said it's not just a man. I said even other girls, because even with other girls, a girl might not like my daughter's how she did her hair, and they could start throwing down in the house. So I don't want her alone with anybody when she's doing hair. Nobody at all. because you never know what can happen. My daughter can say the wrong thing, or people come with ugly ass wigs and my daughter get this frown on her face. Anything can pop off. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want her doing it alone at all with anybody.
So I'd like to jump in for just a second.
As far as the teacher goes, like Joliet said, boundaries. Even the teacher, I don't care if the child does hair or whatever. The teacher say, "Oh, you do hair, do mine. So, come home. I'll come over your house and you can do my hair." No, there's still boundaries that need to be set.
And there's a reason for these boundaries. I was in a nail salon and it was a sign on the thing that say, "Keep your children with you next time. Walk to the bathroom with your children. Do not let your children." And I'm like, damn, this is a lot of rules. But the rules came from something. What would be the reason that we would consider this inappropriate? What's the underlying reason that this is inappropriate? What's the underlying reason that this boundary was set?
Because it's a teacher in a school setting that doesn't belong there.
So Zodiac, so can my daughter's teachers come get their hair braided at my home? That's what
up to you.
Hold on,
Charles, I'm not talking to you. I'm asking.
Your daughter works as a salon. She works as a salon person, right? Okay. So if anybody wants to go get their hair done, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't see an issue with that.
So it's not.
How old is your daughter? How old is your daughter too? On top of that.
Well, she's been doing it since she was 14.
Okay, but she's what, 21 now or 22?
No, she's 17. She's 17 now. She's only in 11th grade.
That's
so
weird.
that's why
no,
I'm
that's
asking
weird.
you.
I feel like it's. I mean, like.
So you see that doesn't make sense.
Age and all that just plays a part in it, bro.
Oh my God, she make big money. This girl can make $1,000 a week braiding hair. You telling me that I need to be finicky about whose hair she's touching?
Okay, well, the teacher.
No.
The teacher can go to somebody else.
So when she go, so you telling me an age difference of 1 year when she make 18, is it okay then? So 1 year different in age would make it okay. It's not making sense. It's not appropriate because she's 17, but when she turned 18,
it's your daughter twin. Do what you want to do with her.
No, I want him to realize and rationalize what he's saying.
I'm rationalizing what I'm saying, and I'm not changing what I'm saying.
You're saying that a student can't touch a teacher's hair because of that at school. So then I brought it to home. Can a student touch a teacher's hair?
It's in the school.
That's what she's doing at home. You said no because of her age. So then I'm saying, well, she's 17 and you said it weird. So when she's 18, is it less weird when she turns 18?
Can the teacher find somebody else to do it?
So let me ask this question. Let me change the point of view right quick. Is it okay for the teacher to do the little girl's hair when they come to school and the teachers are sending shoes home to these kids who may be underprivileged or doing their hair and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Ain't that the same thing? Or the coaches taking the kids home from school because the parents was running late for work and the kids having to get in the car with the coaches and stuff like that? Isn't that shit? I mean, if you're gonna pick and choose, we need to go with all, just say teachers hands off on everything, parents responsible for everything.
We just talking about the perspective.
It was 6 or 7 little girls. Now, okay.
This is a situation that should not have been.
Where everything is so sexualized. You get what I'm saying?
Listen,
I know that it used to be a time where
my mom and her sister would have their, they time where they can talk because they scratching each other's scalp.
I'm being respectful in the conversation, let them talk, BET. So that enough on jumping on people.
Take your ass down in the comments.
No, I don't have to take my ass to the comments all the time just because you want to keep from spending your money and wasting your money on trying to drop me all the time. It's not a big deal. Okay? So let the conversation go. Let her talk instead of running over everybody all the time. Let her finish her statement so that I can address what people are trying to talk about so I can get in the conversation too. All right? Just because you don't like me, that doesn't mean other people don't. So get over it.
Your turn to talk then. Stop interrupting.
Get over it. That's what I'm telling you. Please continue and finish your statement.
But my point before y'all started arguing was that if it's going to be no contact, it should be no contact at all. We can't pick and choose. We can't say, oh, that was so cute for the teacher to braid the little girl. We'll like and love and all this other stuff on the pictures where we see where a teacher done braided a little girl hair or however so, or pulled the little boy ponytail, or it was picture day when we was growing up and the teacher did our hair or something for us to take pictures and stuff, but it was okay. But now the teacher got 5 or 6 students and he talked to the other teachers as well, gave parameters around it of if they could or could not come. It was nothing sexual to it at all. They took out his hair. Now, I think the only thing was the fact that he recorded it. Had he not recorded, it wouldn't have been a big deal, you know, or whatever. And it was like he said in his follow-up video, all he was, you know, it was community. You know what I'm saying? They're having conversations. Some of these kids don't have, you know, male figures. It's already less male figures in the, you know, I didn't see it as sexual at all, personally. So if we're going to be biased, we should just say it all the way around. That's my 2 cents.
And what you were saying earlier in your main statement is how I feel it should be. Hands off on teachers 100%. Parents should be responsible for what they need to do for their children. And at the end of the day, I'm a single parent, and it's tough on me to be able to be a single parent and have to deal with sometimes having to be able to work and figure out stuff, or at the moment dealing with medical stuff and still dealing with what my kids need to do at school. At the end of the day, it is still tough, but it's still my job as a parent to do those things. I don't believe that what Drop was saying is true. It is the setting, to me, that's the problem. Not the age so much as the setting. It's the fact that you're in school in a position where this is not a class for doing hair or anything like that. And I'm not an expert on hair. I have no idea on hair. I mean, you know, but the fact of the matter is if you're not teaching about hair in the class, and that's not what the class is for, then it should not be done at all in the class. And that's how I feel.
Okay, so let me get these Cash App messages out. Someone said Drop is really miserable. She just likes to argue. Someone else said, BET, please take your butt in the comments. You annoying. Okay, y'all, go ahead.
So Drop
Okay, let me know when I can chime in too, because I want to chime in.
Yeah.
Good night. But people are acting like this man took a whole class period to get his hair. It was the last 10 minutes. He asked their permission. He talked to the teachers, got the teachers. The teachers was all in on it. The teachers, other teachers that allowed the students to come out of their classroom to go for the last 10 minutes of the day could have also stood up. Like, and the administration, I just, yeah, okay, the settings, yeah, people are acting like this man he was sitting in between these little girls' legs and stuff. How do we know the camaraderie that they was having during I didn't watch the actual live.
I can speak to that. I really can speak to that, working in school system for over 20 years. And there's some things that people don't understand. So I hear everyone talking about it doesn't look a certain way. It's nothing wrong with it. However, every year he's in Texas. Every year he has to take an ethics course for his job that says what boundaries are set for him every year. He violated maybe 3 or 4 of those boundaries. Number 2, he had children on his personal social media. That is a huge no-no. We are not allowed to do that at all. You're not allowed to film them without parent consent at all. Number 2, he had them touching his hair. You're not supposed to do that without parent consent. You're not supposed to do that without parent consent. Unfortunately, the way it looks, some of you all will never work in a school and you will get dimed out, because I worked in administrative side and you cannot do that in any way, shape, or form. You cannot do that. Now, what is allowed, hugs are allowed. And they boundaries for hugs. They actually give you boundaries for hugs. They give you boundaries for fist bumps. They right there. They give you boundaries for fist bumps, handshakes, high fives, any of that. You have boundaries for that. What you don't have boundaries for are putting children on your social media. Blurred lines for relationships, like calling them besties. He also has some things posted where that seemed like they was sexual in nature. That's what he got in trouble for. That was just, the blue light came on and it's like, what was uncovered is now, or what was covered is now uncovered. Whatever is done in the dark always comes to light. And
ma'am, you said the parents didn't know, but the parents did know, because to record them,
it doesn't matter. Drop. I understand your perspective.
No. I said
none of that
the
matters.
parents
Your
didn't know.
perspective.
I'm not talking about my perspective, ma'am.
Your perspective and your opinion does not override in any way.
Ma'am, I'm not
shape, or
giving
form
my
ethics.
opinion. Are you listening to what I'm saying? I'm saying you said that the parents didn't know, and I'm saying that the parents did
Even
know.
if I'm
because
explaining to you, even if the parents
You
knew
have to have
that,
written
he
signed
still
consent.
signed
you
an
said the parents
ethical
didn't know. I
document.
was just correcting that. You said the parents didn't know, and I'm
Gotcha.
correcting that the parents did know. That's all I'm doing, ma'am. I'm not giving my
No, I
opinion.
did not say. I don't believe I
You
said
did
that.
say the
I
parents
don't
didn't
believe I
know.
said
You
that.
said the
However,
parents didn't know.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
you
you
did.
You did.
You said that.
okay.
Damn. Y'all be ready to
Okay.
argue.
Even if the parents did not know, I'm not ready to argue. I don't even want to argue right now. But I'm just saying for even if the parents knew, he signed an ethical document. He signed an ethical document that overrides everything. That overrides his passion. That overrides his desire to give them some type of science lesson or anything. It overrides that. That's what I'm trying to explain to everyone, just so that it can move forward with this conversation. That's all.
Okay, Dr.
Working in
Cooper, I
school district,
understand
I've
your
seen
point
that.
of view.
I've seen.
Let me ask you a question to your point about that he signed all these ethical documents. He made point blank period. He did make a
Right.
statement. I'm not saying that it was absolutely right. I'm just saying that if it's going to be this, it need to be all the way around. But my point is this. He made a statement in his follow-up video that admin was very aware of his social media. They had applauded him on his social media presence and content. They knew about everything that was going on. Do you think that admin took action only because it was a public outcry?
No, I don't believe that.
Because if they knew, why did they do anything prior to? And this could have prevented that. So is the admin at fault?
I would say they would be too.
Yes.
Because other things were posted. Other things were posted prior to this. This was just like the icing on the cake or the cherry on top, if you know what I mean. Like this was the thing that was like the catalyst to be like, okay, now we need to put a stop to this because it went viral. So had it not went viral, would something would have been done about it? Probably not. However, the lines are so blurred, but he did sign ethical documents, and we cannot override that. We cannot override that with our perspective. We're not supposed to allow children to go to our cars. Like I can't even say, oh, I have a case of water in my car. I want to give a child my keys and say, can you go get the water out of my car? I can't even do that. I can't allow them to go in my purse. I can't allow them to do so many things. And people be like, oh, well, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Just go get so-and-so. Go get the case of water at the car. We think it's innocent. We don't have any intention behind it. However, I think somebody brought it up before about how these things were put into place for a reason. It's put there for a reason because somebody else might not think the same way. But for this young man, this particular young man, there's other posts that are out there that are kind of like, I don't know. Your boundaries are a little, they're a little suspect. Calling them besties. He's had some, like I said, some other posts that were kind of leery in nature. I'm like, I don't know about that. I would not approve of that in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, they have it to where students have to like having them at my little brother's school because all those pew shootings. They have it to where now like you have to before you leave the school you have to give a reason why you're leaving and you have to. It's a lot of steps before you can even leave the school now. Like they're doing that precautionally because of the issues that have been going on in schools.
But so she says she's in Texas. I'm also in Texas. And my daughter has her teachers on her social media. So I don't know if it's a school district policy, but I see it happen all the time. I have teachers on my social media. And I've never heard that said that they couldn't have them on that social media.
That's what I was gonna say.
I don't know if it's a district.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a district policy because it's surely not a state policy because it's done. I see it.
No, it is a state policy. If you look it up on the ethics code, if you go up and look up the ethics code for school districts,
well, there should be a lot of teachers that need to be fired because if we go to teachers, if you know a teacher right now and you're in Texas, go to that teacher's page and I guarantee you they have their students as their friends on their social media pages.
That's a huge
They even
no-no.
out here making
That's a
TikToks
huge
with them.
no-no.
and going
Yeah,
viral,
that's
doing
a
dances and
huge
stuff.
no. You're not supposed
That's
to do
exactly
that.
what I was gonna say. My students have my kids are in some of their teachers' TikTok videos. I'm not in Texas. I'm in Virginia, but I have middle school kids and elementary school kids. My kids have helped teachers carry projects to their cars. My kids have braided their teachers' hair. Their teachers have braided their hair. And it's just like for like cheer or whatever to put the bows in my daughter's hair because she's in cheer. If she has her hair down during class and it needs to be in the 2 French braids for the cheer because we have a uniform look that they have to have, the teachers have braided their hairs up. My daughters have braided their teachers' hair. And I have to say the reason why there's probably no uproar about it is because these are female teachers with female students. And I think a lot of people look past that part because nobody's batting an eye when it's a female teacher and female students. Do I believe what he did was a mistake? He absolutely made a mistake. He absolutely did something that he shouldn't have done. But we also have to look at what we have. I don't think that this school would have let this man go. There were people who don't have children that go to that school that were complaining about this man. That's the reason why I believe he lost his job. Those kids
You're
lost
right about
a very
Here.
these kids lost a very like prominent, important, and valuable person in their life that they valued, that they looked up to. My kids called their teachers besties. Like it's literally rapport. They got secret handshakes and all types of things. We wonder why our kids. Give me a second, Dr. Coop. I didn't cut you off, so just give me a second.
Okay, my bad.
My kids literally have a secret handshake with well, I'm not gonna give her name, but there's a teacher that my 3rd grader goes to this teacher. It was his 2nd grade teacher, and they still do their secret handshake. It's literally, we fight for our kids to go to school. We fight for our kids to want to be involved and to be active. Do I believe this man made a mistake and was it something inappropriate? Yes. But the backlash that he received, the way people are like dragging him and saying, oh, this is it, him calling them besties, like literally he's getting on their level. He's having a good rapport with them, and I find that to be an issue, that we have an issue with that. And I'm a land, so somebody else can speak.
I don't. Again, I mean, it's so hard to do that, especially when I'm going to a school this morning to do therapy with a student this morning. When I tell you that some of these things, when people don't work in those environments, I work with the vulnerable population. I work with the students who have different paths and stuff like that have been inappropriate in nature. It's hard for me to say those terms.
Dr. Coop, can I ask a question?
Or whatever. But I'm with those children. In no way, shape, or form in their vulnerability should I be like, you know what? You're telling me all of these things that happened to you, and now I should be giving you a hug. That's inappropriate. That's inappropriate. Even though they've shared with me all types of different things that have happened to them, it is still inappropriate for me to hug that child. It's inappropriate.
But you just said that it was earlier that it was
I think it's kind of hard for you guys to understand. I think it's kind of hard for you guys to understand.
Need you in the background.
I think you guys are not understanding what I'm saying.
We understand you clearly. You just keep backtracking.
Environment. I'm not backtracking because there's different instances in which you can hug a child, but a child that is vulnerable,
you cannot do that. Now you're saying it's inappropriate. You just told us that
you don't understand what I'm talking about.
I understand.
I do get what you're saying, Dr.
I would get penalized because that child is in a vulnerable state, and I'm her therapist. I will get penalized and put on administrative leave for embracing that child. They tell me those boundaries, you cannot cross them. However, if a child is graduation or something like that, not in a therapy standpoint, but if it's a teacher, then that person can be like, oh, this person, they're excited, they ran up, they gave you a hug. That's different. I'm talking about the different levels or the different boundaries that you do have. That's what I'm trying to help you understand. Yes, I don't know why it has to come to being combativeness or something. I'm not backtracking or anything. I cannot give that child a hug. No matter, no matter if I'm hearing these things, the child is crying in my office and all those type of things, my heart and my empathy goes to them. And all I can say is, you know what, I understand. You know, that type of thing, you give them that empathetic conversation. But I can't do that.
But you're coming from a therapist
there was somebody who probably heard them in the past and they overstepped those boundaries. That's what I'm trying to explain.
We get that. They
understand what does this have to
Thank
do
you for
with
the
what we're
person who
talking
said
about?
they understand. Thank you for that. Because I'm not trying to have no combative conversation with anyone. I'm just trying to explain the different levels of boundaries when you work in a school environment.
Right, and I get your point of
That
view.
man, and whether it's a woman, whether it's anybody, they'll all get put on administrative leave. Downtown in LA Unified School District, they actually have what's called teacher jail down there on the 13th floor down there.
So, Dr.
Where all teachers who have overstepped or have blurred lines, they all do administrative work down there until their
Praying
case
in
is
school,
finished.
praying in school is out, but I thank God they still praying hours. They say praying in school is out too, but they still do that. So thank God.
Dr. Coop, I definitely understand.
That's a constitutional
Dr.
thing.
Coop,
He doesn't
can I
have.
ask a question? In my son's behavioral, in his BIP, in his behavioral intervention plan, it goes from hand on the shoulder to like holding hands to if he needed it like instead of a hug, a weighted vest. So like instead of getting the hug, you still get the compression from the hug, you get the weighted vest, right? So that's like instead of a formal hug, it's a hug in a vest.
Right. We have weighted blankets, we have weighted pillows that we have for them.
But that's a sensory thing. That's not. But we gotta be honest. It's not if a kid needs a hug. Okay, so let's not be dishonest because my kids are literally it's in a bunch of schools. It's not if a kid needs a hug that we're putting a vest on them.
Kind of explain.
We're not doing that. We're not.
We're being
dishonest.
You are such a beautiful person. I'm sorry I can't come to your gay love, but I'm about to walk into the office. Thank you for letting me get on your platform. I actually been rocking with you since 2022. That was my first time coming onto social media, and I came across your platform first before I started hanging with the B1 crowd. But I appreciate coming up on your panel. I think this is my first time in like 2 years. I was here when you were still in the booth. You were still in the booth.
Yes.
So yeah, I've been rocking. I was rocking with you every morning. Thank you for letting me come up and give my 2 cents or whatever. But I'm going to go to the school setting so that I can work with the students and continue to do my boundaries that are appropriate. And if I see any teacher, any staff member inappropriate, I'm diming them out. Bye.
All right.
Everybody remember you from the booth, girl. That be the first thing.
I wasn't trying to derail the topic. I was just trying to validate what Dr. Coop was saying. I wasn't trying to change it to a sensory need at all. I actually took a couple of notes. I just want to read them real quick.
What?
Well, you said that Queen said I was trying to change the topic.
No, you was being disingenuous.
No, I did not. I was referring to what Dr. Coop was saying and how she was saying, and I was saying that's not just meant for kids who need hugs. That's like a sensory thing. That is something like when I am overstimulated, a hug from the back like resets my nervous system because I have certain things going on with myself. That's not what they're offering kids that are being vulnerable and things like that. We're not putting weighted vests and weighted blankets on them to give them comfort. That's what I was saying.
But that's still in a bubble of space and comfort, and it is a vulnerable place. And those kids who need stimulant, all of that, my daughter, she has that as well. But she's vulnerable. Why? Because she is in a special needs population. She was really just saying that it was also in the realm of touching, period. So
it's just something that
it was a
helps.
lie.
I wasn't trying to be disingenuous. I was just.
But some kids have 504 plans, which
again, I wasn't speaking to you, Miss Jess. I was
sorry,
speaking to
I'm
Dr.
sorry.
Coop.
Can we hear the notes?
I'm sorry,
Because
Queen.
she
I
took
misheard
notes.
then. I'm so
Some
sorry.
kids do have 504 plans where they do get hugs.
Yep.
So y'all can't say
Yeah,
y'all
and
just
I-
put
and I
heavy
don't-
blankets on
Hold
them.
on one
So
second.
she was being disingenuous.
Hold on. Okay, so y'all hold on one second. Charles,
That's
honey,
not what I was saying.
Boy, as usual, it's
What
fine.
happens really?
So I guess my final words will be this. At the end of the day, we need to pay attention to the fact that there's a lot of things that are going on. The world has a lot of everybody's very, very sue happy now. That's why a lot of these policies are in place in these school districts and school, and they are probably either district wide or statewide. And most of the time, that needs to be adhered to. Teachers need to understand that they need to set a clear boundary on themselves, and parents, we also need to set clear boundaries ourselves as well, and that's just the way it should be. Don't put yourself be vulnerable. Don't and don't put yourself out there that way you don't get in trouble. All right, appreciate it. Thank you, Diamond.
All right, honey, have a good one.
Have a good one.
It's just I wanted to clarify. I wasn't speaking on what you were saying. It was because the conversation that we were having, as in saying like what I was hearing from Dr. Coop, and I could have been misunderstanding what she was saying, was that was also utilized for kids like in their vulnerability and things like that. And the kids are definitely being offered up hugs. That is not a replacement. That is not something schools are doing that I'm aware of, and I can speak on only what I'm aware of, that when a kid is in a vulnerable state or something like that they're not hugging. On the therapeutic side, I know that that's separate, but as teachers and things like that, teachers are absolutely hugging kids that are in a vulnerable state, that are expressing distress in ways and shapes and form. They're not offering a vest and weighted blankets.
You clocked it right. They tried to imply, Queen, you clocked it right. They tried to imply that to forego hugs, they give weighted blankets, and that's not true.
And that's what I was hearing.
That's exactly what they implied.
That's not what I meant, and I am, and I
We're not
apologize.
talking about you, Jess. We're not talking about you.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Just legs, honey. They paid to drop you, honey. You gotta say your final words.
Can we get her list before she go?
Okay, yeah, that could be her final words. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. My list was I believe that in that the one man that was talking was, I believe that he was speaking from different generations, because different generations have different outlooks, right? Like the older generation kind of said some kids need to be quiet and they should be seen and not heard, and that's how they grew up, right? But I also believe that sitting on a lap while your teacher's reading a book is also putting them at risk for making them scared to speak up when they're uncomfortable. And I think that's something that we need to change now. I think that the kids should be able to express when they feel uncomfortable, or when they if something is bothering them. I also agree with what I believe it was the drop queen said, that in elementary school, if your child comes to school discombobulated, that teachers should have permission to fix the child's hair, or so that they don't get made fun of. I know that in my school, I sent extra clothes so that if he gets dirty, he doesn't get made fun of. Like if he gets something on his clothes, he will not be made fun of, and he will be, so that the teacher can change him. I also wanted to point out just one other thing that I can't get too much into it, but I just want to speak on this, that there was a teacher, an elementary school teacher. He was a 3rd grade teacher. This is a case I'm working on now. He is 76 years old right now. He is retired. He is being prosecuted. We have 50 adults that have come forward that were abused by him in the 3rd grade while he was in elementary school. So I believe that very healthy boundaries do need to be set, because those kids were scared to come forward back then, and they're just speaking out now. So I think that healthy boundaries do need to be put in place for all children. And I do believe that they need to start at a very young age in, this is appropriate, this is not appropriate, this is okay, this is not okay. And I do believe that parents' permission is the number one thing.
Okay, Jess, honey, I got to rotate you, babe. Your final.
Okay. I'm sorry, Diamond. Have a good day, guys.
You too.
I'm about to drop as well. Can I say something real quick before I drop, Diamond?
Queen Stallion, you took your request back, honey. You could have came in the box. Go ahead.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. That was a lot. So I don't know if it was Queen earlier, Drop Queen, or Messy E, but somebody was talking about how about really the behind the scenes that, children actually do need that extra adult. And I 100% agree with that. I think that y'all were kind of saying that as well. I can't remember who it was earlier, but that's a big deal. When I used to work at the schools, those kids, they definitely do need that. My children are still in school, and you do want other adults that they're around. Honestly, when we look at the calculations, those teachers got our kids more than we do. So it's like you really do want them to have a healthy rapport. It definitely needs to be those boundaries now. But it is a beautiful thing, because me looking back in my middle school, elementary school, I remember those teachers that was like giving me that extra push, or they remembered things that I liked and didn't like. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what some of these kids really have to go home to. So a lot of these teachers, they really walking in a beautiful calling, a beautiful area, because these babies, they do need that extra adult in person in their life that they could say, you know what? My family member saying this about me, but my teacher said this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? They always cared about my feelings and saw me as a human being. So I just wanted to add that in there. This was a great conversation. Thank you, Diamond, for allowing me up today.
Okay, honey.
Hi, I just wanted to hop in here real quick. Good morning, Diamond.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. I'm coming from a perspective of a stylist and also a teacher. I have been in childcare for some years now. If I ever have a child that needs their hair done, I actually go to the parent. I observe the situation, I assess it, and I always have the conversation in the presence of another staff member or the actual daycare owner, so that everybody knows we're on the same page and there's nothing that's going to be confused. I've had a situation where the mother has come to the classroom, and the older sister, because it was during the summer, the older sister was one of my camp children, but the younger sibling was getting her hair done. So we were all in the classroom while I was doing the child's hair, so the mother was there to observe. I think what he tried to do was use his phone as a third party, and the comment section can't stop anything if something happens. That's where he went wrong. Also, I understand where he was trying to come from, but there is a level of intimacy that happens when hair is involved. I've had people who have been in a shampoo bowl who are gazing into my eyes because they think it's something more than what it is. I've had a young man reach around behind me and grab my butt because I was braiding his hair oh so well. Like, there are certain things that happen when you're doing hair that is confused because not everybody gets physical touch. Also, with them being young girls, we know that young girls and young boys are going through hormones. Everything is new. They can be molded and they can be groomed. They can equate just a simple touch on a grown man to being, oh, that's my man, he wants me. Now, if it is innocent, you also have to take into account the rest of the children that are observing in the classroom. There was no boundary set that I won't allow you to be this close to me because I'm protecting you. So if you have other children observing, you can look at the little girls, you can see the giggles and the smiles on their faces. You can see that it could have been a teachable moment, but he wasn't there to teach them. He needed to get his hair done by his hairdresser right after work. It's not like he had a conversation with their parents and said, we're going to talk about hair, or we're going to talk about hair types, or I'm going to be teaching them self-care. So when you're in cosmetology, everyone has a mannequin, or everyone has a person who sits in front of them. The instructor is present. Everything is done step by step. Everything is on camera. Some classrooms do have cameras, but yet, if he took the time to say, okay, I need your parent on FaceTime while you take my hair out, that I will understand more than him just getting on live or taking the video and posting it on his page to cover up what was done.
Well, to that point, do you think that he went live to protect himself? Because he, just to say, hey, because it's last 10 minutes, but it was other students. I'm just asking a question.
But he
stated that some of the parents followed him and were in his live. That's what he stated.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and it also was stated that he got other administrators insight on it. So I mean,
And the
so
teachers,
some of
he
what
did
you
get
were
the
saying
permission from the
was
other
kind of
teacher.
off. He did get
I'm
insight
just
for other
saying, just
teachers.
from a professional standpoint, being a teacher, I would never put myself in a situation where it could be confused.
Right, but
also I have my children at home and they do hair. I do hair while they're here. I have a 14-year-old daughter who she braids. She's in my presence and she's only doing other young ladies' hair.
Braids. She's in my presence
She
and she's only.
when we're in the shop, the young ladies who assist us are being watched at all times. If we ever get the inkling that there could be someone that they can't handle, or that person may be a little too touchy, or they may be inappropriate, we don't allow the young ladies to wash those people's hair. We don't allow them to care for them because they're in our care. So I think everybody in here has had a moment where they're sitting back in the bowl and it feels oh so good and oh so special. If you get someone who is too young, they don't know the signs of a person who may be taking it that little extra mile.
You know what? I definitely agree with you. Drop. I do want to say this. I understand what you're saying in regards to your daughter doing hair. However, you have to also set boundaries with that too, because you don't want to have a grown man coming to your house. We understand she's making a good amount of money, but you don't want her to be leaning over.
Ma'am. But I don't.
Can I finish speaking first?
But I don't need no help raising my kids. I raised 6, so if somebody could raise 6 better than I did,
I'm not here to argue with you. You to argue with everybody.
Yeah, I know, but I don't need you to tell me how to raise my children. You could go ahead, but I don't need your help.
I'm just going by what you're saying.
6. When somebody can raise 6 better than I did, everybody graduated from high school.
Could you please
3 of them
argue
already
with me?
graduated from college. I really don't need no help, but thank you.
No, I wasn't trying to give you any help. I was just going by what
yes,
you were
did.
saying.
You told me you told me what I need to consider, and I'm telling you I don't need to consider anybody's opinion.
You know what?
Raise my children. That's what I said.
I would basically what I was asking you to consider was what you said. You said that you was trying to make a case for your daughter doing hair, whether it's male or female, but you have to be careful. Just like the young lady was saying, her hands, she watches her daughter. And I understand why. You watch the young persons that come into the salon. You're not going to have them reaching over with their bodies to do men's
My daughter
braids
doesn't
and
wash
everything else.
anybody's
I'm not
hair.
here to argue with you,
She
Drop.
doesn't wash anybody's hair, ma'am. I said she braids, only braids.
I said braid. I didn't say wash.
So,
I said braid.
Well, Drop's situation is different because her daughter's an adult. We're speaking about children.
She's not
I don't want it
17
to
years
be.
old.
I understand, but I don't want this to be about Drop and her daughter because her daughter is in her 20s. We're speaking about small, young girls who are 14.
Well,
I'm not arguing. I'm trying to actually dissolve the situation just because I don't want what I said in support of something that's not what I'm saying.
Right. I get what you're saying, but I just don't want to.
Drop's daughter is 20. If my daughter was 21, yes, she could do.
She don't understand how to comprehend.
She's 17,
and she's still
well in the shop.
Drop takes care of her.
Yeah, when you're 17,
like that's it.
When you're 17, you can go for your license. You can get your cosmetology.
Exactly.
Well,
actually, what I was saying, I wanted. Can I speak on the administrator, the doctor that was up there, also mentioned.
Get it out. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The doctor also mentioned that when she mentioned of administrators, also on the school level, there's also people above the principal, and they get wind of certain things, and you've signed ethical contracts. You can't do certain things. It shouldn't even be an argument about this gentleman doing hair in school because that's not a technical school. It's a place of learning, and technically he went against what he signed his contract for. That's point blank. If he and he shouldn't have been having somebody touching his head if that's not part of his contract. It was a classroom setting, a place of learning, not a place of cosmetology.
So, do you think he should have lost his job?
Yeah. Let her finish. Let her finish, y'all. Let her finish.
Yes. He should have. If his contract states that. Now, if his contract didn't state that you do not get fired or if it has something in his contract. Everything is based on his contract. If his contract says if you break any of these ethical rules, you will be terminated. Yes. There's nothing, and then nothing that even if the school principal knew about it, the school principal also has a boss. And when you come on a social media platform and share it with the whole world, you sort of set yourself up. Maybe had he not shown it, he might have been doing it for protecting himself. I'm not sure. But when it comes down to contracts, whether the principal locally knew about it and it reached higher people, because there's the school board and everybody else that you have to deal with.
Okay, so let me give a different point of view. I don't think that he should have lost his job per se. I think this was a teachable moment or whatever, because we do lack Black men and men, period, in the educational system. I think this could have been an awareness class, the school, all the way down to the administration. Because if we're going to fire him, we need to fire the teacher that gave the permission for the students from the other classroom that he got from the other teachers. We should also fire the administration that also have given him permission, that also was aware of his social media presence prior to. Everybody that was involved should have been fired. If you're gonna all for one, one for all, that's my opinion. But if anything, it could have been a teachable moment. No, this is we need to take some classes, some courses. We need to teach what is ethical backgrounds, and if this should be a teachable moment all the way around, because hey, all teachers maybe need to go back and say, hey, let's go back to the drawing board, because a lot of these rules and regulations that we all are speaking on are kind of older, and now that this has been brought to social media does the country, all this need to be revisited all the way around. So if he would deserve to get fired, so does the administration, so does the teachers, everything. Everybody should be held accountable, for everything, in my opinion.
And again, my kids' school gonna be empty because this is things that is happening. And I get it. I'm not saying this guy did something right. I've also agreed that it was inappropriate. We're there. We're all here. We all see the wrong in what happened. But for these students to lose an invaluable part of their educational system, like literally he had students from years before that were in high school that previously was in his class that seen the video and seen the outrage, who are like pleading to the school systems to like not penalize him. Like literally this is bigger. Like I understand the negative ramifications that has happened because of what he did. I get that. But this man, it's not even about him losing his job. The kids lost somebody that was very important to them, that was somebody that kept them in school, that was a figure in their life. And that's what I'm looking at. And I know that there's like people talking about grooming and things like that. And I think a lot of us need to step outside of our triggers. When I originally saw it, I was definitely inside of my trigger. Like, that's inappropriate. He could be grooming them. Da, 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 da. Like, I went there immediately. But once I stepped out, I'm like, okay, let me not let my triggers and my shit be projected onto them. Like, let me not sexualize this situation. When you just look at it, it's something, the man made a mistake. He did something inappropriate, not wildly inappropriate, but he did something that was inappropriate.
Queen, what happened to the Dick and Salad books we used to read? Check this out, Diamond. Look, I used to be a garnet lighter when I was, take away about 20 years, I was a garnet lighter. And to go into these schools and stuff like that and see different things, we used to have to buy lunches for these kids. Sometimes we used to have to buy clothes. You go to their house, they ain't got Christmas presents. You have to buy them. You have to do so much stuff for these kids. But it was all right when we were growing up and we had to mess with the multicultural hair, playing our teachers' hairs and stuff like that. But I think because of who he was, I think that's the reason why it's such an effect. And I'm so hurt by the fact that y'all would think that there was a problem. This is what I'm talking about. When did the children wash their hands? Because see, I know when I took my braids out, that white stuff that be in the bottom of your hair be on your hands. So was that a consideration? Or was they taking into consideration that maybe it was a health violation? Is they taking into consideration what did the children eat lunch after that and forget that? It's a lot of things. What happened to the Dick and Salad books? What about Cat in the Hat? What about stuff like that? I want to know what the grade levels of these kids was in this classroom, because I know some of them know how to rap red hot and don't know how to say the alphabets. I just don't understand it. Is we looking at that? Is that the problem? Cujo, sit down and leave the dryer alone. I'm just saying. We need to go back to figuring out what the fundamentals of school is, because I think what happened was that he got comfortable in the classroom and he let his guard down. Because I know for a fact sometimes these little girls get beside themselves when they see a man teacher. Especially if I never seen a man teacher like him before. So that would be my concern. Not the rest of this stuff. I'm talking about the Dick and Sally book. You remember that? See Dick Run. Where's Dick Dog? You remember that? Sally and all them. That would be my concern. Not the hair. Yeah, he should have got reprimanded for the hair. Told him next time go to the hair parlor or whatever they need to do or suspend him for. But not just terminate this man. Because I remember when I was a little girl, we used to play in our teacher hair. You remember sitting on the carpet and she used to let her put her over there or something. You see, that's what I'm saying.
And that's the personal reason why I came up. I took this as a good time to interrupt. I actually grew up in school in Texas and in South Carolina, both of them. The reason why I moved from Texas to South Carolina is because I was being physically abused by my stepfather as a child. And it took for my YMCA mentor to applaud me for something that I had did. And she didn't necessarily was giving me a hug, but she looked at the back of the turtleneck that I had to wear in 112-degree weather because I had bruises from the top of my neck to the bottom of my feet. And she tried to push in the tag of the back of my turtleneck, and I literally fell to the ground. So that teacher is something that I will always and forever remember because she saved my life. She got the right people involved, got me taken out of that household, and I was placed in a household in South Carolina with my grandmother. When I was in South Carolina with my grandmother, I attended a school that had a career center. In the 11th grade, I was able to get my CNA license. In the 12th grade, I was able to go to the Career Center to get my pharmacy tech license. And one of the assignments that I used to have from my teacher is that you need to go back to the school and you need to find 5 teachers. You need to take their blood pressure, check their pulse, and check their heart rate. That involves physical touch. And there was nothing per se wrong with that because I was doing a homework assignment and I had then to go back to the Career Center to report to my teacher and give them those, those numbers. So I feel as if this situation within itself was overhyped by social media, and it was only brought to the light and overhyped because he was a Black man. Because if you do your research, there are thousands of videos on TikTok where women teachers have allowed students to take their hair out. There's a one specifically where a lady was like, I got my braids. She had braids down past her bottom. And she was like, I got my braids taken out by my students in less than 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like growing up, I do understand that the guidelines and things have changed over the years. But at the same time, you got to understand that a lot of these teachers spend more time with their students than their parents. So they build trust. They build more trust. In my instance, I built more trust with my teachers than I had with my own mother because I was with my teacher. I could vent to my teacher. I can do things of that nature. My children now currently, this past school year, we lived in Alaska. And every student that walked through the door got a fist bump or a high five by somebody coming in and telling them to have a great day. And as a parent, I personally saw nothing wrong with that. Like, I believe that there are boundaries that do need to be set. But I feel like this specific situation with this teacher, you don't know how many lives he saved. You don't know how it might have been one of those students that actually really wanted to go to cosmetology school, but their parents was like, no, you're going to go to school to be an astronaut. So it gave them the last 10 minutes of class for them to actually be in a space where they can do what their dreams and what they really want to do. That it puts them in a more comfortable state. And in looking at the video, none of those students looked uncomfortable. Now, if somebody would have looked on, and another thing, when you usually get your hair done back in my day, you sat between somebody's legs. So this teacher was sitting in a chair. He had students surrounding him. I do believe that children are good observers and poor interpreters, but I believe in this instance, this teacher was a mentor to not only to his current class, but to his previous classes too as well. And I believe that he lost his job simply because this was a black man that did this instead of a woman. It came down to male versus female. I agree with him going live on TikTok to do that because I feel like that was protection. That was protecting him to show this is all that is going on. There is nothing more, nothing less. Nobody can come and say that this happened, this happened, this happened. And so it's to my understanding that it was parents in that live that were cheering those children on. And that's just my personal perspective.
Okay, y'all. So y'all do know, everybody knows I do end my live at 12 noon. So I want to thank everybody for coming in and chiming in on this topic. We probably can resume this topic the rest of it tomorrow.
Judge Yam, you running us off?
But you know, I get off at 12.
I know you get off at 12. One quick question, Diamond. Why did the Bama need protection? You don't utilize protection unless you need something. That's what he knew he was wrong. You don't need protection unless you know you're doing something wrong. That's what you do.
No, y'all call Diamond, thank you for letting me come up. But tomorrow, when you bring this topic back up, also bring up the teacher that just went viral for telling the class, his fifth graders, that hey, he looking for a girlfriend, and they was like, who your type? And they was like, said Coco Jones, and Coco Jones commented on it. He made a whole nother post behind it. I'll send it to you. But so that's inappropriate. You know, when he talked to his fifth graders, and now Keith Lee got involved as well too, and he done sent them pizza and all. So that's a whole nother teacher in the fifth grade, and it's a black man.
But I believe he conspired to have a different thought process. Like when he put that out there, that was him definitely overstepping a boundary by asking his fifth grade students that.
I'll send it to you.
I'll send it to you on Instagram.
Hey, my last question is this.
Thank you,
how y'all know the man ain't got lice, fleas, crabs, worms, wingworms in his hair? Man might have wingworms in his hair. Your kids bring worms home.
How about we do some homework and go look up all the teachers on TikTok?
A father should break every one of those male teachers' legs that got somebody's door's hands in the hair. That's what they should do. That man has legs.
And we also don't know if
Petty
he
want to
got a
remind
verbal
you
or
that
write-up and then fired, or if he just got fired.
Yeah, he still need to be fired. And should be walking in a wheelchair.
Hold on, you said Petty what?
Petty want to remind you she need you at 8:30 tonight. You and your guest 8:30 tonight for her
And
battle.
Your yams.
Oh,
and your yams.
she got court tonight too.
She got court tonight or whatever. Something was revealed last night in her live, but also she got the battle tonight with the millionaire.
Oh shit. Okay.
8:30.
Those same kids are now the kids that you see in discords on TikTok exposing themselves. That's the same kids doing people's hair in the classroom in those discords. So that's what you're gonna raise out of this classroom. Y'all keep letting your kids play in people's hair and get beauty class, all that stuff in the classroom that has no instruction behind it. Good luck to you. But hey, last thing, y'all need to get some parenting programs. Take some common sense parenting, parents. You need common sense parenting so you understand what you're doing with your kids is totally wrong. I'm gone.
I raised 6. I ain't taking no advice from nobody, especially.
Well, then you don't need to now. All yours raised, so you don't need it. You step away.
That's right.
Step away.
You
don't need a class. Step away. Step away. Step away. I'm talking to the ones who still got kids in school. You get a common sense parenting class. Your kids dating old men, Doc. You already dropped.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I want to thank.
I mess with you, Drop. I mess with you.
I want to thank everybody for coming in, y'all. Thank y'all, everybody, for the support. And yes, we can resume this topic tomorrow. Y'all be safe out in these TikTok streets. Don't forget Petty Road Court tonight at 8:00. I think Ms. Nitra got court too today. I'm not sure. So y'all make sure y'all check those out. And I'm about to get off of here. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the morning. Okay, in the morning, 6 a.m. sharp. All right. No, wait a minute. They tell me wait. Y'all know I get off at 12. What? Okay. All right. I see y'all in the morning. Bye, y'all.